Yes! Go on, Uso! Go on, Uso!
What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
You get me?
What the fuck? Oh, shit!
He's done.
People that come at us and say F1 is boring, they don't watch it, clearly.
So we're at the best stadium in the whole of the Premier League.
What are you laughing at?
Smoking on your tears, man. You know that way there.
Hi, welcome along to the Don Robbie channel. Ollie's at the wheel, at the wheel.
Listen. Calma. It's a
No
new
more
dawn.
wheel. You know what? I'm gonna miss that song, man. I'm gonna miss
It's a new
that.
dawn. It's a new day. It's a new life for me, and I'm feeling good.
Haters, man. Haters. Ollie haters. That's why the man was crying the other day, right? Because of people like you, right?
Listen,
You, right? You spent
free. Free man.
But anyway, we are here for the big game tonight. Despite Ollie not being here no more, it's a massive game for Manchester United.
Yeah, it is.
In trying to get through to the next stage of the Champions League. They said Arsenal then. Manchester United.
Arsenal, the Champions League.
I know. We're not around on these nights.
Arsenal
right?
on Tuesdays.
Manchester United going over to Spain to take on Villarreal.
Yeah.
Of course, ex-Arsenal manager, that's probably why I said it, in Unai Emery, up against Michael Carrick.
The mighty Michael Carrick.
Michael Carrick. Joining me for the stream tonight, we've of course got Saeed. He was there at the weekend. We did the Saturday football show, and he was absolutely horrified with what went on. And I remember on that day you were saying that you want Ollie sacked by the time you get back to Manchester, and it was actually literally true, right? And then also joining me as well, the man who refused. He refused. I asked him at least 100 times on different streams.
Per stream.
Right, every stream I asked him, are you Ollie in? Are you Ollie out? Where are you? Do you want him? He never, ever answered the question. He always swerved it. Now you're free. You can say what you need.
As I said, Robbie.
Neeks in the building.
Big up. As I said,
man.
the results will dictate. I don't need to say anything, and here we are. I didn't say that, and
Was you a bit surprised? I mean, obviously I was there with Saeed on Saturday, but was you shocked by that result of the weekend?
oh, but the result. Yes, in terms of the score, I always feared we couldn't lose the game because of the way we've been playing. But 4-1 at Watford, that's. Yeah, like at that point, if you're saying if you can't lose your job after 5-0 Liverpool, 2-0 City, 4-2 Leicester, and then 4-1 Watford, you're here for life. That was
Well, it looks like that was their intention.
It looked like it.
For him to be here for life because they ain't even got a replacement lined up.
But,
I mean, what have you made of it since? You know what I mean? Now they're saying that they're going to have a caretaker manager, which is of course Michael Carrick. And then they're going to have an interim manager that gets to the end of the season. Then they'll bring in the manager that they want. I mean, what have you made of all that?
Unfortunately, I'm not surprised because that is how our club has been run post-Fergie. Of course, we know the Glazers have been there longer than that, but when Fergie was in charge, kept a certain amount of stability. Since then, it's literally day by day. They make decisions day by day, and you can't run a football club like that. So I'm not surprised, but I'm hoping, as much as the managers that I want, or the manager that I want, is unlikely to come, I'm hoping we don't go and get an interim, unless it's a specific kind of guy, to the end of the season. Because for me, that writes off the season.
Right,
you get an interim, you're like, well, you're done. Before Christmas, our season's finished, because we've got a caretaker and an interim. So, yeah.
Who do you want? Because I saw Steve Bruce the other day saying he will come.
He knows the club, Robbie. What are you talking about? He's a legend.
He said he'd come and do a job. Another legend.
Another legend, isn't it?
Another legend, but I can't do this, man.
United through and through, from Newcastle to Manchester. He's United through and through.
Who do you want?
Well, I want Zidane, but it doesn't seem like that's happening now. He's my first choice. He's been my first choice for like 18 months. I've been saying when Ollie goes, whenever that is, I want Zidane because he's managed big clubs, big clubs should I say, been successful, managed big personalities like Ronaldo, like Varane, like we've got. We know he's got a good relationship with Pogba, etc., etc. So I think he could come into this squad seamlessly. I'm not saying he's gonna go and win 3 Champions Leagues in a row, but he's competing against Pep, Klopp and Tuchel and now Conte. He's the level of manager I wanted. It's not gonna happen. And it looks like the options we've got, I would say, are the level below those 4 rivals that I just spoke about.
And out of those, I mean, there's a Victor Lange says, big up Neeks and Saeed. Let's get a win. Sonny, Donny, Ronaldo and Martial. Villarreal will be a tough away game. He says, Poch in. What about him? Yeah, you said the other managers are a level below. Pochettino, Brendan Rodgers maybe?
No, don't mention Brendan. Don't forget.
Why not?
Forget
He's
Brendan.
going to rattle you, Robbie. Just be ready, man. Just be ready.
You see, you know what? We was on a phone call yesterday, and we were talking about, and we kind of, not arguing, but we were going back and forth.
Yeah,
on
back and
this,
forth, yeah.
Right? Why is it as soon as I mention Brendan Rodgers, you get...
I get the ick, man.
Why is that?
The ick, man.
What has Pochettino done?
Man. Don't say the name.
What has Pochettino done more than Brendan
Well,
Rodgers?
firstly, Pochettino's my 4th choice anyway, but I still have him. So my 4 choices be Zidane, Enrique, Luis Enrique, the Spain manager, Ten Hag, and then Pochettino, number 4. That's like Brendan's not even my 5th choice. No. He's just below Pochettino.
Why do you rate Brendan Rodgers lower than Pochettino?
Well, he is a bottle job. Brendan bottle job.
No. I think and Pochettino's not.
No, he is. But break it down.
Listen, remember, I said this to you yesterday. I said this to you yesterday, right? Brendan Rodgers. Well, you say bottle job, but you look at the 2. You're obviously on about the 2 years when he's failed to get into the top 4, yeah.
As well as the Liverpool season,
right?
Yeah.
The Liverpool season, come on.
What?
They were almost punching above their weight that season.
Spurs have been punching above their weight.
Listen,
the pot,
he's
bottled it as well.
He's a guy bought Sterling into thing.
And then played a wing back.
Listen,
the season after.
Listen, right? He just missed out, right? He just missed out on winning it, the league that year,
slip,
right?
Yeah.
The Gerrard slip. The years with Celtic, he won everything. He was actually invincible one season.
Ollie has won 2 leagues with Mulder. Ollie's got 2 leagues with Mulder.
Then on top of that, right, he gave a good account of himself, even in Europe and things like that. Then he goes to Leicester. He's done well with Leicester. He's won the FA Cup with Leicester.
Yeah.
Again, punching above his weight. He won the Community Shield with Leicester. Yeah. Beat City. Right. He's well done. More than what Ollie did.
Yeah, but Ollie's not here. Ollie's not here.
And on top of that, the 2 seasons that you reckon he bottled it, right? Look at their squad. Their squad was depleted. They lost out to you guys with your amazing squad, and they lost out to Chelsea, another team with an amazing squad.
Robbie,
look at their squad in comparison.
Pochettino gets criticised, and rightly so.
What's he won?
Spurs were.
He's won 2 trophies.
Spurs were the most.
And the FA Cup equivalents in the.
Now, what did he had a lot of think time over here to win things. What did he?
No, but he was
overachieving. Wait a minute. So has Brendan Rodgers overachieved at Leicester, and he's got a trophy to show for it.
The way that Brendan Rodgers has declined to the Pochettino one, which is far more great.
He's got a trophy to show for it. I want you to compare the 2 of them in the Premier League.
But also
compare the 2 of them.
Defensive record over
you're talking about. Quick to talk about Brendan Rodgers about how he bottled it that year when they slipped up. What about when Tottenham lost out to Leicester?
But this is the point I'm
That's
making.
a bottling job as well when they had that game against Chelsea.
Leicester were remarkable.
I agree. Pochettino
is that bottling though?
He did because they were the best. They were the best side in that title race.
How we
the best side in that title race, and they finished 3rd.
Exactly. They finished 3rd they finished 3rd when they should have won the league.
Arsenal bottled it as well.
We did. But the discussion. Hold on. Arsenal did bottle it that year, but the discussion is not about Arsenal. The discussion is about Pochettino. Wait a minute, the discussion is about Pochettino and Brendan Rodgers. And I'm saying to you, every time you mention Brendan Rodgers to like certain United fans, Brendan Rodgers. And I'm saying, really and truly, when you look at the 2 of them in the Premier League, he's done more.
No, what's it done more? But this is what
do you mean?
Let me tell you, Pochettino was in the had got the most points in the Premier League over 2 years, but failed to win the league. Bottle job.
Yeah.
Brendan Rodgers was the team. Leicester were in the top 4 more than any other team for 2 consecutive seasons. And bottled it. No, wait, look what I'm saying. So they're both bottle jobs, but one bottled a title race, the other bottled top 4. That one of them has got to a Champions League final. The other
also, where did
one has
Tottenham-
one in
So
Celtic.
they're very comparable apart
Yes,
from one
but it's-
thing.
but it's at a higher
apart
level.
from one thing.
It's like one winning-
Apart
it's
from
like
one thing.
bottom
Wait a
top
minute.
four.
Wait a minute. Apart from one thing in this league. In this league, he has something to show for
No,
it. He's
so-
won an FA Cup
in this country,
and a community
not in the-
shield. In this
in the
country.
league,
Sorry, in this
he finished
country.
outside the top four
In this
twice.
country, an
That's the
FA
question,
Cup
Robbie.
and a community
And
shield.
what's he doing
right?
now?
There you go,
What
exactly.
has
You wanna answer that one, though?
Poch when he was over
Let me ask
here?
you a question,
A man
Robbie.
didn't win diddly squat.
Brendan Rodgers' position when he came into Leicester and the position that Pochettino came in, which one was far more stronger position?
Well, according to you lot,
No,
he
it's
was
Brendan Rodgers, though.
according to you
Tottenham,
lot, you comparing it
No,
to you were just comparing it
What?
to Ollie being at Mulder.
No, that
when you
was, we're
say
talking about
he's
trophies,
coming
that
from
was.
Celtic.
No, but I'm talking about the level where Tottenham was. Tottenham were down in the dungeons. AVB was sacked.
AVB,
wasn't it?
yeah.
AVB was sacked, and he was brought in.
They
and
sold
Brendan Rodgers
Bale
won.
and wasted all the
Exactly.
money.
So were Leicester down in the
Leicester-
doldrums?
Leicester
Yes,
were
they
hovering
were.
around.
Yes, they
They
were.
were
They had
hovering
that.
around.
They had that French guy. What's his name?
Puel.
Claude
Well,
Puel.
they were
They were a
around, though.
mess.
No, but they were hovering
They
around.
were a
the
mess.
top four. They were hovering around though.
No, they weren't hovering around. They were
No,
an
no,
absolute
I need to
mess. The
see it.
guy
Someone in the comments
he
put it
weren't
on.
playing Vardy. He weren't. You know what I
me
mean?
ask you another question.
Right, and then he
Let's-
came in and he
Yeah.
transformed Leicester.
Let's talk about
Yeah,
Brendan Rodgers'
it's a
defensive-
team that
Hold
still
on,
didn't
You
get
know
top
what?
four.
The guy is such a genius that he's so.
Genius! Ah,
Wait a
get
minute.
out of
Do
here.
you want me
Get
to
out
tell
of
you how
here.
he's a genius?
Oh, yeah.
Please do.
Do you want me to tell you how he's a
would love
genius?
you to.
He sold you lot Harry Maguire.
Let me ask you a question, Robbie. This guy, man.
You got me there.
Can we talk about Brendan Rodgers' defensive record in the Premier League?
It's not good.
It's absolutely atrocious, Robbie. You know this season, right? They've got more goals conceded. Only Norwich have got more goals conceded than Leicester.
No, they're having a
City.
bad season so
and
far.
for Liverpool, he had a poor defensive record.
Yeah.
This guy,
Yeah, because even the year they won the league, they conceded. So then they won the
55
league.
goals.
50 odd goals.
50 odd goals.
Suarez carried. Listen,
I've got a stitch.
he was a good one there. I mean, listen.
I've got a stitch, man.
Rogers is a bottle job.
David T says, I'm
Poch is a bottle
sceptical
job.
about Poch.
I am as well.
His whole career centres on one Champions League final that he didn't win.
You can't say
He
look
says,
how
I
much
want
they-
Valverde
this-
or Ten Hag.
Well, the
we
Valverde
shouldn't
news
be,
just
we
came
shouldn't be
now.
desperate.
Do you reckon that season Pochettino overachieved with that squad to get to the Champions League? Yes or no?
100%.
Yes.
Yeah, there you go. We
Yes.
can leave it as that then. I don't think that season.
He's very lucky.
You
He's
guys
very
were
lucky.
that close
Yeah, he-
here for Arsenal's history, yeah, to be all of a sudden, all of us. You were crying that Tottenham don't win the Champions League. Your season, your history was hoped on Tottenham.
Why you keep
Not
bringing
winning.
us into
No,
it?
I'm just saying, don't it?
Why you keep talking about
but I
us?
don't get it. You're playing down
What they do?
Pochettino. When exactly? Did you want
No, no,
Pochettino
no.
as manager? after
Spurs have reached
Pochettino.
the same amount of Champions League finals as Arsenal.
Don't get me
and you're
wrong.
supposed to be the bigger club.
Don't get me
Yeah.
wrong. Pochettino is a very good manager.
Yes.
But what I'm saying, the argument started because I'm saying, why do you feel that he's better than Brendan Rodgers?
Because
Also-
he's bottled it at a higher level.
higher
Rogers
level.
bottled it down here.
And
I
also-
prefer the one who's been there.
Pochettino at a European level has got pedigree as well. What's Brendan Rodgers got on a European
Yeah,
level?
the type of players.
Robin
in
Shan says
coaching.
Rodgers will become Woodward and Arnold's puppet.
Well, he won't. He's gonna stay
Boogeyman
where he
says,
is.
Don
Exactly.
here. Don, here is why I prefer Poch over Brendan. Poch left Tottenham because they weren't taking the next step. Brendan won't have the balls to do that.
Yep. And also, the
still got his stitch.
budget that Pochettino
Too much
did
jokes about
is
Man
almost, for me, he had no right to take Tottenham where they were.
They
on the
didn't
budget
spend
they
for about
were.
2 or 3 transfer windows
Exactly.
and got to the Champions League
still
final.
and got to the Champions League final. What are you saying, Robbie?
You can't compare that to Rodgers,
What do you
man.
No, don't compare that.
I'm not. Listen, I think Brendan Rodgers, when you look at the two managers, he's done more in English football.
I don't know, you know.
All right, David Moyes has done more in English football than Pochettino.
He has, and look how you lot
And
handle
but I
him.
still don't want him at Man United.
There you go, exactly.
So, like, what does that mean? Ultimately, unless you're winning the league,
Yeah.
what does that mean
No, but
in,
he-
in comparison to?
David Moyes has never won a trophy.
Yeah, I know, but he's still done more in
Brendan
England.
Rodgers has won a trophy.
You know what? That FA Cup, right? Arteta, and I don't want to bring Arsenal into it, but what does it measure really when you look at what Arteta's doing now with Arsenal? He won the FA Cup. By the way, do we not have to praise Lundberg for getting the
I'll tell you.
Lundberg helped him, and Unai Emery helped him.
Arteta's
So how
above.
do we give-
Arteta's got it above you.
We
You
have
ain't
to
chatting
almost-
about.
we
You
have to
ain't
also
chatting about
praise-
Arteta. He's above you,
twice.
mate.
You finished 8th twice.
There
Like, the
we
season,
go.
the season does
Let me
not
ask you a
finish in
question, Robbie.
November.
Would you take like this FA Cup that you're holding on to, right? And you look at the prestige that the Champions League would give you. Which one would you take?
A big one.
When you look
Qualifying
at
for
the
the
FA
Champions
Cup-
League or winning that FA Cup under Arteta.
Which one would you take?
No, it was nice to win a trophy. I always like trophies, man.
No, but as in where you're going now, though,
Right?
and
I was
the
like,
level
go and
you're
ask Ollie. Go and ask Ollie if he
He's
won a
got
trophy.
2 leagues
Ollie,
in order.
Go and
Where
ask
are
Ollie.
you?
If he would have taken a trophy,
that's what I was
probably if
imagining
he'd
for the weekend,
won
but
the FA Cup,
Yeah,
he'd
he would
probably
be in
still
the
be in the job right
Yeah,
now.
he'd be in the
Well,
job
if he
right
won-
now, yeah.
Owen Pitt says Manchester United can never have a former sacked Liverpool manager. That is an odious tape. Can never be allowed into the club.
That's a
Jose
fair- I don't
was
really have
bad
that
enough.
tribalism,
I
to be
mean,
honest with you.
I would take Klopp.
My
It's
son,
not that he's been sacked, but I'll take Klopp. I will take
big
it.
up to my son who keeps ringing me. I'm live on here. I'll get my daughter to call him back.
Yeah, I
But
was
Robbie,
gonna say.
who was above for me, Poch, was Ten Hag. And the only reason I got
Why Ten Hag?
The only reason, it's for me 60-40, it's very close. It's literally because of what I've been saying. I know what Poch is, and I feel I know what his ceiling is. I might be wrong, but I feel I know what his ceiling is. Whereas Ten Hag,
Bottle job, you're saying?
yeah, I
Right.
feel
So
like
what did Ten Hag do in the semi-final
yeah,
against
one game,
Poch?
Well, he
one game.
bottled it.
But
What happened?
He bottled it. He bottled it. But
is that-
but season on season on season,
is it-
he's achieved.
Is it the person who bottles it the least gets the job?
Can I ask you a question, Nick?
Go on.
Do we judge managers on their overall philosophy and the way they play football and the way they're going to, rather than a measurement of they've bottled the Champions League? And what do you look at when you're looking at a manager? Would you just look at a CD and like, he's bottled it there, but then you'd overlook what he's kind of built and what he's done and what he's kind of like, I understand that Pochettino has come and the shortcomings are the Champions League final, but also what he's built. We don't look at this as well. We don't look at what he's built with Tottenham.
But put like this, Saeed.
with nothing.
Pochettino for me would have been the perfect guy to get after Jose. Because that's
Absolutely.
at the point when we needed to build.
Absolutely.
And he would have been perfect for that.
Yeah.
At this point, for me, we need to win. And he hasn't proven to
Absolutely.
me that he's a winner, so I'm going to have my doubts.
Yeah.
Now, he may be able to build, but that means that might be another 2 years
Yeah.
without winning anything because
Absolutely.
we're building on Pochettino. And at the end of that 2
Yeah.
years, I don't know if he's going to win because he hasn't proved that.
Absolutely.
Whereas Ten Hag, again,
Ted
he hasn't done
Lasso
it at
for
the highest
United says
level.
Beer East World. Oh,
Ten
my
Hag
God.
hasn't won at the highest level, but because he hasn't got the same what I can see in terms of foresight, in terms of ceiling that Pochettino, I have more hope.
Yeah,
just
of
a
course.
hope
It's
that
hope.
his
It's preference as well.
ceiling is higher than Pochettino's.
absolutely.
That's why it's 60-40 on there.
Yeah.
Zidane for me is the only, Zidane and Enrique are the only ones
want
who I would
Zidane
say
at
are
first.
clear in terms of their winners. They've managed the biggest clubs in the world in Barcelona and Real Madrid, big personalities, and they've been successful
Absolutely.
with a style of play.
That's what it's about. It's about
Who
preference.
do you want?
I wanted Zidane at first, but I'm happy with Pochettino because I know what he's built at Tottenham and I can see his vision. And I think with the players we've got as well, for me, when I look at what you can achieve with United, anything's possible. Tuchel won the Champions League, so why can't we contend for that? You never know what we can do in the Champions League with the squad we've got.
It's a cup competition, I hear you.
Anything's possible, and I just look at it and think, Pochettino with the squad and the kind of level he's got, I think for me he could do wonders.
What we can say, it would definitely be a step above Ole. That's a guarantee.
Absolute
That's
guarantee.
a guarantee. So
Absolutely.
we have to wait and see. But
We'll have
the
to
news,
wait.
Robbie, but they're saying that apparently Ernesto Valverde has been contacted.
Yes, I was going to ask about that.
As a possible
Now, what do you
potential
make of that?
interim.
Valverde till
As
the
an
end of the
interim.
interim manager till the end of the
Nah,
season.
man. For me, I said it off air, man. It's like a girl saying to you, wait for me till the summer, but I'm going to get my other boyfriend in, and then he's going to take over from you. I'm not going there, mate. You know what I mean? Like, Valverde is a respectable manager. Why would he come till the summer and just say, yep, see you later? He could get a job elsewhere.
I think he
so why
could,
would he
yeah.
do that? So for me, this statement that they put up is very, very
vague.
kind of like, there's I don't know what they're kind of doing. Is it an interim?
Or is it a permanent?
I think for me,
Interim.
that's what I'm saying. That's what they're doing. I don't understand that. You might as well just keep character to the end of the season. You're going to do that because at the end of the day,
If he wins tonight, we might.
well, listen.
Real might bang in the tables. Give me away.
Anyway, let me give you the teams, the lineups for today. Villarreal, Rulli in goal. Foyth, of course, ex-Tottenham.
Yeah.
Albiol, Torres, Estepian, Capoue, ex-Watford, of course, Tottenham as well. In midfield, Trigueros, Pajero, Gomez, Danjuma and Pino. No Moreno. I think he's out injured at the moment. On the bench, Asenjo,
last leg as well.
Perez Martinez, Alcazar, Ilbora, Chukwueze, Dia, Rabbi Al-Tolin. Moreno makes the bench. Pena, Mandy, Pedraza and Alvarez. The Manchester United team is De Gea in goal, Wan-Bissaka, Lindelof, Maguire and Telles. So no Luke Shaw in the starting lineup.
Concussion.
Fred and McTominay in the midfield. Sancho, Van der Beek in the team, and Martial with up front Cristiano Ronaldo on his own. That means no place in the starting lineup for Bruno Fernandes.
Yep. And Rashford.
And no Rashford on the bench. Bailly, Mata, Rashford, Lingard, Diallo, Dalot, and also Bruno Fernandes, Heaton, Henderson, and Matic. What do you guys make of the team?
All good, apart from the McFred. I thought we kind of like lost that kind of, midfield, but I'm happy for Donny to be in there. I'm happy that Telles is back in there. Martial. For me, what Carrick's done, fair play to him. He's just giving everyone a clean slate. He can't come in and be like, yeah, because Ollie didn't like you, Martial, I'm not playing you. He had to come in there, clean slate, everyone gets a chance, and that's why you're seeing Donny get a chance, Martial get a chance. Okay, the Luke Shaw one. I still think Telles would have played. So Telles, and then, for me, I'm happy because it's a new start, a fresh start. Like, we can look at players now differently, because it's a fresh start. Not maybe the philosophy, because I think it's still with Ollie, but for me, I'm happy with the lineup, and especially Martial. I want to see some kind of rhythm going there, man. He needs to get going, man.
It'll be interesting to see how we play, and I'm not expecting anything, a big change, but there was rumblings a few weeks ago that the way that we're training, obviously Ollie doesn't take training as the coaches, and then how we play are not always the same. The kind of ideas that Carrick or McKenna wanted to implement, Solskjaer kind of said, I'll fall back from that. The fact that he's dropped Bruno, who was a crucial part of how Ollie played from the moment he came into the team, may suggest we're going to be playing in a slightly different way, maybe more retention, etc., with the likes of Sancho, Van der Beek, and Martial. But the reality is Bruno deserves to be dropped.
Yeah,
he hasn't been playing well.
Boogeyman says, why is Maguire still playing? I'm pissed off. And Leke says, Robbie's capping because he wants United to get Rodgers because he knows Poch will actually do something. Well, who knows?
And you wanted Poch, didn't you, as well? Remember after Unai Emery?
No Bruno.
No Bruno. Rightly for me, dropped her. Honestly, for me.
It's me. It's me, and it's Neeks.
I didn't get that for me.
It's not Jason, it's not the camera guys. It's me. I messed up. And it's Saeed and Neeks.
Wait, what?
It's us. That's him, innit, on Saturday.
Yeah, that was
That's what he's doing. No, it's not Ollie. It's us.
No, but
Get out of here.
He's right. You can't.
Well, we'll do something about it on the bloody pitch.
I agree, but he's
not
wrong.
No point in saying that after the game. If you wanted to help the man out, do something on the pitch. Do work.
Other than this season, you can't say Bruno hasn't helped.
But he hasn't been great since when, though, Neeks, man. He hasn't been playing well. When was the last time he had a good game, Bruno?
Roma, semi-final at Old Trafford.
I was going to say Newcastle, but for me, it's right. I get where Robbie's coming from. Talk on the pitch, man. All of them keep saying it. Maguire's doing this. Talk on the pitch.
Let's get San Marino. You put your cup in your hands. Or the Albania.
He should have been. Listen, I know the manager's not good enough yet, but you have a self-pride as a player to perform on the pitch. I don't get this it's us. So what were you doing on the pitch then?
Okay, I hear what you're saying. Yeah. But then another train of thought, people will say, for example, why didn't Carrick and McKenna leave when Solskjaer did? Because when I say leave, they're saying they should have walked. Absolutely. Because they're a part of the problem.
They should have walked,
At what point is either you take responsibility or you just bail out? Because Bruno could have walked off the pitch and left Solskjaer, and you'd be saying, look at those players, their embarrassment. They left Solskjaer to be hung by the fans by themselves.
Solskjaer told him to go over. Yeah.
But if he didn't go over there, people would say, well, why didn't he go over there? Disrespectful.
These players will never do that, though. These players will never go against Ollie in terms of, because if they go against Ollie, a legend of the football club, they're finished.
The fans says lazy analysis to say that the team bottled it when they were clear underdogs. If I single-handedly take MK Dons to the Champions League final and lose, have I bottled it? Well, I'm sorry, Tottenham are not MK Dons. Come on, man. That's ridiculous. That's a ridiculous comparison.
I get his ideology, what he's talking about, but not MK Dons.
I don't think Poch bottled the Champions League. No, they should never be in the final. They beat Man City and they played Liverpool in the final.
Got very lucky to get there. Got very lucky to get there.
They scored more goals.
Brendan Rodgers won a trophy in this country.
Understand what you just said there. You said very lucky.
No, they were.
What way?
What, when they got there?
Yeah.
Remember, they were very lucky against, they got the VAR decision against City.
Offside is offside.
Offside though. Listen, Robbie's a bit sully, what's going on?
Lucky, mate, lucky. But listen, at the end of the day, Brendan Rodgers won a final.
You know what?
Yeah, you got to
I
hand it
wish
to
there
him
was
for
no
that.
argument for Brendan Rodgers because everyone would now be saying Poch is a fair appointment.
But the reality
It's a
is,
fair appointment.
I like Brendan Rodgers.
everybody knows that Brendan is not good enough to be Man United
Exactly.
manager. Like,
Exactly.
right now, it's not.
Maybe,
it's not.
listen, maybe he's not. Listen, if I was a Man United fan, right? Thank God I ain't, but if I was, right?
wish you might have a
I would
Champions League or
be,
two.
I would be wanting like you guys to get a Zidane. Or you want the
course.
top
course.
manager you can get. However, if you can't get that, you've got to then start looking at the next guys, right? And I'm saying that when I look at those next guys, I don't see no difference, right, between Brendan Rodgers and Pochettino.
No.
I don't see, and when people, but what I keep seeing is United fans, when you say Pochettino, yeah, that'd be a great
but it's
appointment. when you
before
say
Zidane, though.
when you say Brendan Rodgers,
No,
I'm like,
No, because you know
why?
why? Can I answer that question? Because our first choice was Zidane, but when you say Pochettino, you know what? Yeah, I'm with that. But if you said from Zidane, Brendan Rodgers, I'm like, no,
It's the same drop.
No, come on, man. Come on.
Anyway, Dale says Ollie has ruined his reputation at the club. And D Marvin says, Don Robbie, much love from Uganda. Thanks for the show.
Big up.
Big up. Guys, listen, getting back to today's game.
Yeah, you know, it's a massive game, you know.
Yeah.
If we
I was
lose
about to
this game,
say. That's what I'm saying. This is a huge
It's
game.
not in our hands.
It's not in our hands,
If
you know.
Atalanta beat Young Boys, which they should, we need a minimum draw.
No, you have to beat Villarreal.
Yeah, in the last game. But,
Yeah.
but if we lose today and Atalanta beat Young Boys, it's not in our hands. Because if Atalanta beat Villarreal, they'll be on 11. Villarreal will be on 10. We beat Young Boys, we'll be on 10. And it will come down, I think, to the head-to-head of us beating Villarreal 2-1 and determining how much we lose by today, if we lose today. So we need a draw for it to be in our hands, or a win takes us through. It's a big game. It's a huge
Big game, man. Big game, you know. So
And you were saying earlier on that you feel. So you feel if Pochettino comes and you can win the Champions League?
no, this is what I mean, man. You're trying to clip me up here. And I said this on a big
I'm asking the guy because that's what it seemed like you were saying earlier.
I said there's no reason that if we go through and we get Pochettino in, there's no reason why we can't replicate what Chelsea did and win the Champions League. There is no reason. Is that a fair assessment?
I think that's fair.
Is that not a
We've
fair
got
assessment?
Mr. Champions League in our
We've got
squad.
a better
I think
squad.
that's fucking ridiculous.
No, Robbie.
Wait, how is it ridiculous?
Man, chill, man. Because we're in the Champions League, baby.
Tuchel reached the Champions League final and lost.
Exactly.
Pochettino reached the Champions League final and lost. We got
Exactly.
Ronaldo and Varane.
There you go.
I mean, it's
To be fair, right?
Yeah.
To be
And the
fair,
January transfer window,
at the
if you wanna
start
get
of the
midfielder.
season, when I looked at that Manchester United team,
Absolutely.
I looked at that team and I said, that team.
Scary
I
hours,
said to
man.
you, didn't I?
Yeah.
I said to you, I said that team can challenge for the league this season.
And it's the same team.
But it will flop because of Ollie.
Ollie.
But it will. I didn't know it'd be as bad as it was. But you know, I think if you got, and this is what I don't understand, the owners of Manchester United, right?
Yeah.
Because surely they must have seen that there can be a situation where Ollie might go this
Of
season.
course.
Yeah?
The opening final.
He should have went before the international break. Let's be real,
Absolutely.
right? But they can see, even they kept him on. Surely you got to have a plan in. But why didn't they go and get Conte?
This is what I mean. It was that Al-Saki call. When some people were saying to me, would you rather lose that and you knew you got Conte? Everyone said, yeah, because you're getting Conte.
Not me.
Well, I know not
I
you,
just want 3
but
points.
hindsight,
I
would
want
you?
3 points.
Hindsight.
Put like this. If the option was Conte or Pochettino, which it is now.
There you go.
But I'll take Pochettino.
I don't know, you know.
Conte over 18 months is better than Pochettino. I don't know how our squad looks after 18 months.
But you said earlier on you want us to win. You want to win now.
Conte was never in mind.
See, I disagree with that.
You said you want to win now. That's a guy that will make you win
Pochettino.
now.
He'll give us more of a chance. No, but this league
He's a
season,
serious
this league
winner.
season's done. Conte or no Conte, this league season's
No,
done.
but it is.
It
What,
was
for
not.
you guys?
Yeah, but
Do you know
we
what?
don't
The
win
funny thing is,
if
right?
Conte
is
came in, we still wouldn't win the
how
league.
many points you off the top now?
Yeah, 12.
Oh, yeah, it's done.
Boogeyman
says-
before after.
Yeah, but before the international break, if you would have made that move before the international
Absolutely.
break, you'd have been about 6
9
points off.
points?
You'd have been about 6 points off. You'd have had a chance because the squad you got's unreal.
Real, and that's why I said Tuchel when he came in that squad. You get me? What that squad was down the dungeon. They had issues with Rudiger. They had issues with certain members of the squad.
So,
Yeah.
You're right.
He
There was
galvanised
issue-
them.
And
Rudiger,
but if they finished fourth that year on the last day of the
Alonso,
season.
There you go.
Jorginho,
There
and
you
then
go.
these are the same guys that.
What's Conte's European record? Conte's European record is worse than Pochettino's.
Yeah.
with better teams.
Do you not think that he could rewrite history with another team though?
No, he could.
You can't
He could.
You can't compare
rewrite history
him.
though.
You can't compare the two.
No. Conte's a better manager than Pochettino.
Look
but
at
I don't
Donny
think
van
he's.
de Beek,
I
how
think.
gas they are.
Boogeyman says anything is possible. Sue around with Sue around CR7. That's
So
true.
we might do it tonight,
Because basically, when I did your starting 11, I should have just said Ronaldo. Because if it weren't for him,
he feels like relief.
Donny
man.
was brilliant against Watford, didn't it? When he came off the bench.
That just shows you in life, yeah. This is a message in life. Always keep the faith, no matter what, yeah. Always believe in yourself and things will happen. And Donny's now thinking, I knew for one reason, he was thinking, if Oli gets sacked, I can still be a United legend. I can still be someone.
I always said, put it
You
like this.
know?
Oli and Van der Beek would not be there next season. One of them was going to go before the season was done. One of them was going to go.
anyway, listen, the players are in the tunnel. There's a lot of Man United support there as usual.
Yep.
Over there in Villarreal. It should be a great game today. Aaron says if Arsenal finish above United this season, both these clowns will need to slap themselves. He says hashtag Ollie at the wheel. And Boogeyman says Don knows what's coming.
You know what you're going to be again, Robbie? 888 Sports, man. That's what you man are, man. 888 Sports. Arsenal a banter club, Robbie, man. We don't talk about
You're not.
You man are still banter.
You're not.
We're temporary.
You're not.
Temporary.
You've been banter for the last few years.
You own Banter Club.
No.
see
You
you on
lot have
Thursday,
been
Robbie.
you
I
can
will see you on Thursday.
You lot are the banter club. You got
Arsenal are the original banter club, though.
Listen, how can you lot even?
You lot
have been the laughing stock.
Arsenal, me.
You've been the laughing stock of world football for the last few days.
We will not get to Arsenal.
You can't even.
Level.
You say the biggest club in the world, you can't even find a manager.
But Robbie, this is the difference between us and you in the last few years. We're basically Pochettino and you're Rodgers. We're both banter, but you are bantering at a level you shouldn't even be at. At least we're bantering at the top.
At least our bantering got us a trophy. You ain't won jack.
Yeah.
Right?
So in
no
other
one
words,
jack.
how many European trophies have you won in our banter period?
No, listen.
We'll win the Champions League, you win the FA Cup, man.
Listen.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
ain't won the Champions League.
Well, soon, innit?
Hold your horses, man.
Europa League,
Listen,
FA Cup, League Cup, all in our banter period.
You man got
You won FA Cup.
These man was singing Ollie at the wheel.
Listen.
You got the cheek to come tell a
He's
man about
magic,
banter.
you know. Mauricio Pochettino. He's magic, you know.
Boogeyman says Don knows what's coming. Glory to Man United.
Glory, Man United.
Saeed, they tried this one where they say
Such a huge club that Zidane told you lot to piss
Nah,
off.
he never.
Zidane.
that was his wife. That was his wife. Not Zidane.
His wife.
His wife
Imagine
wears the
that.
pants in that relationship.
Imagine that his wife said, "Go where?" You must be
Saeed,
mad.
they tried this one where they say Arteta won the Lampard-Oli debate.
Yeah.
Cool, but Arsenal lost it because you still got Arteta. So where do we go from here, innit?
By the way, we did a poll. Who should be the next Manchester United manager? 43% said Pochettino. 24% said Zidane. 17% Rodgers. Only 15% for Valverde, who could well be the next manager.
Could be.
Yeah,
What do you
could
think of that? I didn't really answer you lot fully.
Yeah.
Ernesto Valverde.
Listen, did he not win the league title with them?
Won back-to-back league titles.
Back-to-back league title. Astute manager. Listen, if he comes in, I'll back him.
I'll
Because,
back it.
you know,
I'll back
listen,
it.
it sounds that nice, that name, you know. Ernesto Valverde.
No, I'll back it.
Aye, come on,
as an
man.
Callie
interim.
says, Robbie, please do an edition with Ty and the ref going through incidents. He has issues with. That would last about a year.
But you know what I would like? What I would like about getting an interim? At least it means that they're not rushing into a decision like we did when we gave Ollie the contract 3 months in.
But it strikes of.
Yeah, but that horse has
he
bolted.
ain't got a plan.
But that horse has bolted. Well, let's make a plan now. Don't make a bad decision on top of a bad decision.
What I'm saying is, right? What I'm saying is they had ages.
Agreed.
We could all see it. We're here every stream debating it.
Yeah.
Saeed's talking about it, you're talking about it, every United fan's talking about is Ollie the right guy? They've sacked him and they've got no plan.
But I agree. But whoever we get next, that fact remains. They had no plan.
Bad as whatever you say about.
No, but it's better than
whatever we say about Tottenham, right? They like when it was going wrong with Pochettino, bang, in came Mourinho. When it hasn't been working out now with who's the previous Nuno?
Nuno.
Right, straight away, bang.
I mean, they didn't
straight away.
They didn't have a plan after Jose, though.
No, but you know what? You know what though? They were like, you know what? Out he goes. Out you go, Nuno. Thank you very much. Conte. They actually pulled one on you guys because they knew you guys might go for him, so they got him before you?
I don't think we were really ever going to go.
Watch out for this player today, Parejo. Very,
Good
very
player.
good player.
Good player.
Yeah, top
Aaron
player.
says you man want Poch, but we'll end up with Neville. Hashtag Gary's at the wheel.
I'll be Neville
Pochettino
out
could
before
come.
he's in.
There are strong rumours that Pochettino might jack
Well,
it
he's
in
got
at
conference
PSG.
today.
Yeah, it'd be
Press
interesting to
conference
see what he
today.
says at his press conference.
I think he posted something like "Hello Manchester" on his Instagram page. So.
Because they're playing Man City, aren't they?
Man.
Hello,
Him,
Manchester.
Because they're playing Man City.
Playing at City ground. So he went, "Hello
You're
Manchester."
trying everything, innit?
Listen, man.
You're holding on to it.
No, but
You
he wants to manage Man United. That's a fact. He wants to manage Man United.
Apparently, his wife and his kids are in London. They go to school here.
Yeah, that's true. I heard that.
So, sometimes
Don't get excited, Robbie. He's not joining Arsenal.
I just don't want him. Bloody Tottenham. Akash says, Robbie, I've always known Ty was deluded, but seeing him rolling on the floor has taken it to the next level.
Wait, what was this? What did I miss?
No, he was throwing a fit because of the game at Liverpool. He was saying there was a foul.
Is it
Which it was a foul on Ben White. Huh?
It's a fan
No,
cam
no,
on
no.
the
It was
live.
on the Bias Premier League show.
Oh, I had to watch it. I had to
Anyway,
watch it.
the game is about to kick off. Unai Emery there, Michael Carrick. He looks pretty smart there in his.
Listen, he could be smart.
He looks
Go back home,
manager-like.
mate. Huh?
He looks manager-like. You never know. If he has a couple of good games, he could get until the end of the
Robbie,
season.
please.
What?
Is that? Am I not taking?
No.
If he has a few good games,
No, he could have.
what's the next couple? All right.
You're right. He could,
He's got
but it'll be the wrong
this game
decision.
tonight.
Yeah.
He's got this game tonight.
Chelsea,
He's got
you guys.
Chelsea, Arsenal.
Yeah.
If he won those 3 games, say,
Yeah.
what you say? See you later, Michael.
Get
you later,
Valverde.
No, till the end of the, why would you then have to bring in Valverde till the end of the season?
No. I want Pochettino. You
What's
mean
going
as
on
if
here?
he was an interim?
Yeah, he said keep him as an interim. What?
Interim. Yeah. Then, but I don't know, mate. I don't know. Apparently the mic's not working on their earpiece.
Oh, okay.
Mic check, referee.
Mic check, yeah. Mic check 1, 2.
Check 1, 2. Aziz says, you're all saying that the board was a problem. Ollie spent 400 million.
Yeah.
So explain how the board is the problem, please.
Because you know why? Because it's the lack of plan of spending
400
money.
million.
Yeah, but I get what you mean, but it's a lack of plan spending money. So when you go and buy a player like Van der Beek and he's not told not to play in the team, you go buy Sancho and then he's not playing. Ronaldo, was that in the club or the manager's remit?
Even the summer that we got Van der Beek,
Yeah.
we know he wanted Grealish, couldn't get Grealish.
Yeah.
Got Van der Beek, who obviously didn't really favour. And then the last minute dash, we're going to get Diallo, Telles, Cavani, because we couldn't get the Sancho deal over the line. So yes,
And by the way, the mic's still not working.
Still not working, bloody hell.
I say cancel the match, give everyone 1 point,
Yeah,
and we go to the last game again against Young Boys.
Anyway, the microphone not working. It's showing Harry Maguire up on the pitch. Ronaldo. Maguire is, you're talking about form. He's been the player that's been really off form, hasn't he?
You know me, I've been the biggest Maguire fan, but for me, he's totally lost me.
Yeah.
Honestly, he's totally lost me because his performances for the last year, or since the Euros, it's been terrible.
Him and Shaw are drunk from the Euros, I'm telling you.
But you know what though? Most of the England players are.
Most of them
Mark's
are.
dropped off. Grealish has dropped off.
Sterling.
Yeah. Maybe the euphoria has
I
kind of
think
kicked
the
in.
emotion from the Euros, obviously being a home tournament for part of it, England feeling that they were going to win it, and then not. I think it sucked the life out of a lot of the players. There's a few. Declan Rice is still playing
Was
well.
Maguire on form for United before then?
Yeah,
He was.
'Cause remember, up until he got injured,
Kevin Morton says Maguire is awful.
Yeah, of course.
Right now, he is.
Red Sai says Maguire was brilliant against San Marino and the local pub.
The thing is, in between all these Man United games, the international breaks, he's actually played well for England. But it comes back to Man United. I mean, Shaw hasn't played well for anyone, but I think the euphoria of the Euros has sucked it.
Shaw's the guy that's really dropped off.
He scored in the Euro final, and he hasn't had a good game since.
He was quality last year, and then he's just
What is going on, man? I've never seen this before. Have you seen this?
I've seen this before.
The mic's not working, so.
Just shows you how technology is ruining football, eh?
Can't even get the game started because the mic's not working.
Looking for the better name says Declan Rice says not dropped off.
Yeah, Declan Rice played well.
But did he have a good Euros? I don't think he had a good
No,
Euros.
I think he had a good Euros.
Declan Rice was brilliant in the
He was
Euros.
key for England.
He was brilliant.
I think him and
The walking fridge says Dutta.
Him and Walker are the only players I can say that still played in the Premier League.
Abdul Hadi says Shaw's been good for 3 months out of the last 8 years.
I agree.
Nah, Shaw was good the whole season.
You agree with that?
No, I would agree. He had a poor start this season,
Well,
last
last year.
season, and then he had a period from December, I would say until the back end of April, and then he dropped off at the end of the season because remember when the Europa League final there was a few games against Leicester. Was it Leicester game? He dropped off a little bit, and then the Europa League final was terrible for me. And then, he had
the
a good
Euros, it was brilliant.
And then
And then
now
he
he's
went
just
back.
been terrible. But he's been consistent for his whole career at United. Injuries haven't helped, but
Yeah.
he's never ever convinced the fans that he should be number one. He's never.
Yeah, there's always been talk about
Alouafi
it.
says, to be honest, I don't have much faith in Valverde. He bottled the title in the last 2 seasons at Barcelona.
What is
Remember,
going
they really, well, you know, they literally run him out the place.
He's ain't bottled the title in the last 2 years.
Foden, Walker, this is AM, he says, Foden, Walker, Bellingham and Rice haven't dropped off. Even Saka's
Yeah, but
played
you got
all right.
no. But I'm talking about the players who
Saka's
actually
playing
played
well,
in the
says Nick
Euros.
Nah.
Bellingham didn't play in the Euros. Foden played the first game of the Euros.
Reece
and
James,
didn't play another
Omar
game.
says, Reece
Reece James
James,
didn't play in the Euros.
Ben Chilwell.
Ben Chilwell didn't play in the
played the
Euros.
Euros.
Saka.
Saka played two
played-
games
he
in the
played two
Euros.
games,
Two
half a
games in the
game.
Euros.
And Saka's even been good this
He
season.
ain't been that great. People telling me
No,
that.
he's been, no, he has been good.
Ah, come on,
His
Robbie.
first couple
Come on,
games
Robbie.
he weren't, but then after that he's been good.
He's been
Look at all the
decent.
players who were starting consistently in the Euros, including Stones, Harry Kane, Sterling. They haven't been great.
Haven't
Mount,
been great.
Harry
Martial's
Stones.
definitely got a new hairline, isn't it?
Harry Kane.
Anyway, here we go. Yeah, Harry Kane's, he's dropped right off. And it's a great start by United. The ball's gone straight out.
Carrot ball. Carrot
Current
ball.
moment.
Carrot ball.
2 balls on the pitch, carrot ball. So that's, yeah, man.
Valverde won back-to-back titles, says Ishmael.
Absolutely.
Don't forget that.
Yep, he did.
He did.
And he's managed a big club with big expectations. That counts for some.
Where's
Man
people that
United's not
Saka's
just
been awful? He ain't. He's
No,
been.
he's- I know,
We
but
watch
you're-
Saka every week.
I didn't say
First
Saka's-
couple
I didn't-
games,
I
after
said
that he's
Saka's
been
awful.
excellent.
I said Saka's
No,
been
no,
that
there's
great.
people in the chat.
Oh,
What are you
sorry,
talking
yeah,
about?
yeah,
I
okay.
watch that guy every week. He's played well.
Yeah, I know, but
His first couple games, because he came back, he had no pre-season. He had like half an hour's pre-season.
Yeah.
But since then, he's been really good. Oh. United on the attack there.
all the England
Fresh
players.
Straight
already.
away, you could see a bit of pressing there from United, something you haven't really seen in some previous games.
55 seconds, Robbie, man. Relax.
No, but a bit of, that's been one of the things that's been lacking from Manchester
Yeah, of
United's
course,
play.
absolutely. Press.
And there was some pressing there.
That's what Pochettino will absolutely get these guys playing.
Yeah, that's
for
true.
me, Leaks, one thing, I cannot even, sometimes I'll blame the manager for what it is, but the lack of wanting to win and to endless to run.
Work rate.
Yeah.
Work rate. That for me has been because I looked at Liverpool.
It's
Man City
unforgivable,
game.
isn't it?
That's two games here where I think. Okay, tactics are a problem,
But
to
it's a
not
big
even
derby,
Robbie,
you should be
'cause
going.
I was watching it, and they were all just like, not even trying.
It's like they concede a goal or two and they give up.
They had them
It's
down.
done.
I remember
Finished.
seeing some excellent analysis at the end of the game when Man City played Man United, right? And they were showing I think it was something like the 85th minute. They're 2-0 up.
Yeah.
And they were showing the work rate of De Bruyne.
Oh yeah.
How he was running and pressing and they're 2-0 up.
Yeah.
And that's their star
Martial.
player. Or is it Martial there on a good run?
Oh, that's a foul.
He's
That's a
tripped.
yellow.
Yellow.
Has to be a yellow.
Has to
He's
be.
tripped.
That is a yellow, surely.
He looks fresher, Martial.
Yo, it looks fresher, man.
In his
Leaning up.
face, like a weight's off his shoulders.
Listen,
It's because he's not in the news cheating on his
But he'll still
wife.
wanna
It's
leave,
happy
you
now
know,
instead.
Robbie. Don't get me wrong. A lot of these players will still want to leave because they've almost had enough of the system. So Pogba, Martial, Donny might still leave. You don't know, do you? You don't know.
The next manager, I think getting a permanent manager will determine a lot of their futures. If you get interim, a lot of players will still leave because it's I don't know what's going to happen next year. Who are you going to get? What does that mean for my future?
I'm so excited for Tellez, man. We haven't seen a lot of Tellez. For Porto, he was a brilliant player, getting goals, assists.
Defensively, I'm just not sure about him.
Well, what are you sure about Shaw defensively?
I know.
Anyway, here comes Tellez with the free kick. That's a good free kick.
on!
Just wide.
Tomine.
You should go across the goal.
Yeah, you got to go back across the goal there, McTominay. But it's a great delivery.
I thought Ronaldo was going to
Great
hit
I
it.
thought Ronaldo's going to header it.
Oh, I
he
think
had
you're
it
right.
covered.
He's got to go back across the goal, especially when you've got somebody like a Ronaldo there.
I've always loved this stadium, Robbie. Villarreal Stadium.
Villarreal. Compact stadium.
Compact, yeah.
I've never actually been there, to be honest.
No.
Because when Arsenal that time when we played them in the semi-final of the Champions League, I didn't get to go to that game. I went to the final. I I went to the final. Remember when they we saved the penalty?
Saved the
Matthew
penalty.
says just cause Saka hasn't been as good as last season doesn't mean he's been bad.
There you go. That's
Very
what
true.
I said.
Are we playing a diamond?
I think Saka's a good player.
Are we playing a diamond? Because
Sorry? I think it does look like
because it looks like Van der Beek's in the 10,
Yeah.
McTominay's sitting, and Martial and Ronaldo as a two
Yeah,
striker.
2 strikers, that's what I was going to say.
So it looks
They don't play with wingers anyway, to be fair. Or depends if Dan Druma's a winger. That John Druma guy.
He,
Good player.
he twisted up Dallo in the first
Dallo,
game, innit?
mate, twisted him
He
up
was
badly.
finished. Yeah, we were lucky to win the first game.
Yeah. I think you've been very lucky in most of the Champions League
Yeah.
games. I mean,
Yeah.
against Atalanta.
This will be our
You
5th
know.
manager now in 8 years. Crazy, man.
And
Crazy.
they're talking about Woodward potentially staying on for the end of the season to help find the next manager. We
How
don't
many
need your
have you had
help.
since,
Interim boss.
We
how many
don't-
have you had
Huh?
since Wenger? Is it 4?
Yeah, we've had Emery, Lundberg.
Just a free. Arteta.
No, 3. I'll tell
3,
you.
yeah, 3, okay.
Yeah. I mean, are we going to include Giggs in our one?
Well,
Because-
you let it
Oh, yeah, Giggs had another interim.
three
innit?
games.
You lot
Caretaker.
like an interim, don't you?
It's a caretaker thing to the end of the season. 3 games.
It's cheap.
And is anyway Villarreal on the
Oh, what are
attack
you doing,
here?
Wan-Bissaka
That's a
there?
bit- Oh,
What is
nearly
Wan-Bissaka
scored.
backing off?
Saved there by De Gea.
Wan-Bissaka, man, listen, chill out, mate. Go at him.
Nearly a chance there for
But you know-
Villarreal.
you know
By
what,
the way,
Saka?
we don't have a Villarreal fan here tonight, so I'm supporting Villarreal on their behalf.
On me,
So
yeah.
Villarreal fans,
Like you needed any motivation to do that.
Villarreal fans, don't worry. I'm at the front of the yellow submarine today.
Yeah, man, lost that one.
That was a chance, though.
Yeah.
Wan-Bissaka's backing off. You need to engage the man.
It's not like him to back off.
No, he does it all the time, Robbie.
Does he?
All the time. Because
He's dropped off, he has, man.
Hey?
He's dropped off a bit, hasn't he?
No, I think he's played well in the last game, but he always does it. Because you know what he does? He thinks he can always stick his leg in and always win that. You know that last-ditch tackle? He always thinks he can do it.
There's the count there.
Yeah, this is going to be a...
Should you have sacked Emery, Robbie?
Yeah, no, come on, man.
Exactly the same feeling as we... who's the
No,
other
but at
manager?
least, even in that case, we kept it. I remember, you know what? There's parallels, right? Because I remember there was an international break.
Yeah.
And everybody was sort of saying, get rid of
Emery
Emery
out.
now. No one didn't hate Emery or nothing, but everyone was just like, he ain't the right fit, man. You can see he's just not. Come on, get. And Arsenal did the same thing as what they did. You done with Ollie. They kept him on. They didn't sack him in an international break.
was
And
in
then after
December,
that,
wasn't it?
he went. I think it was we played Frankfurt or something. We lost, and then they had to end up sacking him. You
It was
know?
after the Huddersfield game, wasn't it? When you sacked it. Was it
I
Huddersfield?
can't remember.
Brighton, it was
yeah,
Brighton.
yeah, and they're just like, enough is enough. But
You
again,
knew enough was enough already.
and again, they didn't really have a proper plan.
No.
I don't know. You have to really wonder to yourself sometimes. Some of these people are running these clubs. To be fair, they did want Arteta, but they hadn't really approached it up in the right way.
But
Then
this
they had
is-
to go interim, and their thing was they wanted, and I know I had this on good authority. They wanted Lundberg till at least the end of the season.
Oh, is it?
And then again, it worked
work.
out
You
for
know,
him,
If
and
you
they had
got
to
the
move.
job, you'd be in the same position. Would you class Lundberg as a legend for you guys?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there
he's
you
a part
go
of the
then,
invincible side, the
Exactly.
double.
You know what? After seeing Ollie at United,
Never go
I
near
don't know
legend.
if I want legends in
No.
charge. Because I
Vieira
said,
as well.
I'd love to see
Vieira.
Vieira. I'd love to see Henry,
Stay
but
away
now,
from legends, man.
but now I don't know, man, because
No.
I don't
You
want
know
to see.
what happens?
It's hard
I don't
to-
want to
it's
see
hard
the
to
man
cut
get
off.
ruined, man. I
No,
don't wanna-
exactly. That's one thing as well. But
It becomes
what
hard to
happens
get
then is
rid.
Sentiment kind of clouds people's judgment. So
Yeah.
they'll say, but you can't sack one of our legends. It's just not right. And what happens then is everyone starts to say, oh no, believe in him, he's a legend. If it works out, it's going to be the best.
But then,
thing
having
ever.
said that, it was the same sort of thing with Wenger. It was like
There you go.
it was so hard after all that guy's done for you.
I know.
right?
Yeah.
You're
Hounding
just
him
saying
out.
to yourself,
You're hounding him out.
you're
innit?
saying to yourself, in a way, his
Maguire,
time's
man.
up, but I can't bring myself to saying.
But I think it's the same reason, similar reason to why Ollie lasted as in past international break.
Absolutely.
And Emery. But when you make a big decision like getting rid of Wenger, you need to justify it. So the board, they need Emery to work because you got rid of Wenger for him.
Yeah.
They needed Ollie to work because you gave him a new contract. You gave him all that money to spend. You put the faith in it. You put all the news out about, building, etc., etc. Woodward
Look how
has
they play,
4
man.
managers on his CV, 4 bodies.
Yeah.
He was hoping, he needed this to work. He's going in December. He was hoping if Oli could at least last till December, that's another manager that's not on my
Yeah,
CV.
Villarreal on the attack again
They
here.
play very good, man, these guys, you know. And it's like, they have 2 sitting midfielders, but the guys up front all come into their little pockets.
This is a good little move by Villarreal. The ball pushed in there. Well defended in the end by Maguire.
Yeah.
Rokar says, Said is a real guy.
Yeah.
Neeks and many other Man United fans and United channels supported Oli. Said is a real guy.
Listen, I'm not here to be put, you know what I mean?
But listen, supporting Oli or not supporting Oli doesn't make anyone more real
absolutely.
or less.
I never look down on anyone.
Because as I said, the same...
Oh, there's a chance here. Villarreal, he's put it wide. That was a big chance there for Villarreal. He should have done better there. He's got to get that on target at least.
Yeah.
But again, United exposed at the back. One ball right across, to be fair, it hit a little deflection. But that was a big chance.
Yeah.
Should have done better there.
Should have done better.
Skip past Tellez,
Yeah.
but the shot is wide, and that's a bit of a let-off there for Manchester United.
The reason why I said it 2 years ago, and I said it so early on, is because I didn't see the principles of a style from a manager. I just seen him kind of like, the players just doing what they were doing, and you'd see the odd individual brilliance, and it would mask the problems of what's happening on the pitch. And then all of a sudden, everyone started to see what was happening, and I was like, well, we could have got rid of him ages ago.
We could have, but the point I was making is that for everyone...
Was that handball?
Oh, there's an appeal there for handball. There's an appeal there for handball.
They're
It's
gonna
gone
have to check
to a
that. You're
corner,
gonna have to check that.
but they will check it.
Who was that one?
By the way,
yeah,
Bayern Munich are winning 1-0. Guess who scored?
Lewandowski.
Lewandowski.
Oh, that's not handball,
No.
that's not handball.
Is it not?
His hand was like there. His hand was there.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
They'll run a check on it.
Yeah, it's not handball. It's not handball.
They'll run a check
what
on
was
it.
Robbie? Every Man United fan who was
Big up
on...
Douglas Duggar.
Who's that?
That one guy in the chat, Douglas Duggar. He said, I'm reading only super chats. I'm not reading only... I've been reading loads and loads of stuff.
Every Man United fan that was Oli out, at whatever point they became it.
Anyway, it's not a penalty, by the way.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
So
No, I don't agree with that. I was
Here comes,
I wanted to be proven
Villarreal
right as much
corner.
as I didn't want him to fail. Like, as in, if
Yeah.
United won, I would be happy.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be just like, well, I want Oli to fail, so I'm proven right. I
Yeah.
was never like that. I was almost like, if we won the Europa League,
Yeah, it
he
would be
almost
great.
deserved the contract.
It's a decent corner.
Oh. If he
Well
got
dealt
the
with
Europa
there.
League, he technically deserved the
Well,
contract.
but you know the thing with me, people, and that's why when Robbie asks you, are you Oli in, you're Oli out? And I never like to say I'm one or the other
Yeah.
because I never thought he deserved the contract.
Yeah,
But because
true.
I didn't want him to be sacked, people assume
Yeah.
that everything that he got, everything that I said he was never at fault. No, never
Yeah.
the case. We should have won the Europa League. He shouldn't have been given the contract because he had 1 year left. Prove that you deserve your new contract. Coming
was a
second
bad
and
experiment,
losing
man.
against Europa League does not prove you deserve a new
what?
contract.
It was a bad social experiment, you know. You know why I say that? It just brought the back.
There's another chance. Ooh.
It brought the like the bad in everyone. Like, you were doubting yourself, you were doubting everything, doubting
Villarreal
players.
swing it in again. And it's
Bloody
just
hell,
headed
they're
wide.
very good, you know,
Rokar
yeah.
says Said wanted Oli out when a gut with a Gucci bandana scored.
Oh, that was
When who?
thingy. What's his name? Sam Maximum.
Sam
He had a
Maximum.
Gucci bandana
When
on.
was
Said knows ball. He loves United from a Chelsea fan.
Big
When was
up, man.
this? When was this?
It was when 1-0 when they lost in October. Remember 2019 when they lost when Sam Maximum scored. I remember.
No, I remember the long staff.
Yeah, that was a long staff.
Long stuff, yeah, long stuff.
Sam Maximum had a good game.
I remember you for your fan cam.
Yeah, that
Oh,
was
one, yeah,
it was
long stuff.
the Longstaff brothers scored on us.
Yeah. I remember
Bullet
that.
says Ernesto Valverde would be a good coach
Absolutely.
for United.
Yep.
Sky Blue Frog 7 says Said, your thoughts on Big Steve?
Big Steve, good guy, man. Big up to
Right.
Big Steve. You know what I mean?
Ten Hag should be the next manager, says Raul.
Sorry?
Ten Hag.
And this is a great question, and we was asking this before. Xris N said, did Ronaldo's signing screw up Ollie's plan for the season?
I think it did, but
I don't buy into that.
no, but I think it did, but I think it wasn't a bad thing in the sense that it just highlighted the limitations to his coaching.
Absolutely.
Or his coaches or his
It brought
managerial.
so much pressure that he couldn't handle it.
Yeah. And ultimately, where we are or where we need to be is winning with Ronaldo in the team.
There you go.
And if you can't do it, then get someone
Would you have said
who
no,
can
Robbie,
do it.
if you were getting Thierry Henry back Would you have said no to Thierry Henry coming back?
No.
There you go. It's one of them situations where
It's a legends, isn't it?
Absolutely.
But whether it's the right, you see, this is where you rely on the people
hindsight
who are
is
in
a
charge.
wonderful thing.
You rely on the people in charge to make the decision based
Absolutely.
not off sentiment,
Absolutely.
but based off of what is needed for the club.
You know, Robbie, I said in the summer, I said, go and get a CDM or go and get Ronaldo. I said CDM. Without hesitation.
Yeah.
Because I knew the long-term impact that could have for Man United would be far
C-
greater
yeah, yeah.
than Ronaldo
The CDM
coming
is
in.
more important.
I was literally...
But then, and the reason why I say Glazers out is because get both. Why
there you
do
go,
you have to only? Why can it only be Ronaldo on
Exactly.
what 13 million they spent? Oh,
Selfish
granted years
reasons,
ago.
though, Leaks. Selfish reasons.
Yeah, because Ronaldo's gonna bring in the money.
Oh.
Get both. You know you need a CDM. Get a CDM. Oh, Ronaldo's there. Let's get Ronaldo as well. Why does it have to be one or the other? And that's constantly where managers are having to pick between one or the other. Yet we make the most money.
You know why, though, Leaks? I met so many people at Old Trafford that when I asked them, you come to see United? No, I'm just coming to see Ronaldo. They were just coming to see Ronaldo. So it brings extra revenue to fans who just want to come see Ronaldo, and they'll pay the extra odd, and they'll buy all the merch, and they'll, it gives them extra revenue. They bring other fans in, so that they will never have a stadium empty while Ronaldo's
there.
If you tell me Carabao Cup night, that was packed out the West Ham game because they all thought Ronaldo was coming, but then Ronaldo got dropped, didn't he?
Yeah, he didn't play.
He didn't play. He didn't even travel. And then everyone was like, I travelled from New York to see Ronaldo. And I was like, sorry, but this is what happens. It's true, though.
Usman says Bruno's had no shots on target in 2 months. The Ronaldo effect. Is that true?
I don't know.
Could be true, you know. Well, if you look at the Liverpool game, West Ham game, Bruno had that one chance, remember, against Liverpool.
Yeah.
Yes. And
Right at the
he
start of the game. Right at the start of the game.
I was on the stand and I was adamant, it's going in.
Yeah, I thought it was a goal.
And the ball came up to me. Because I was on the East stand level 2.
I remember I saw that on your Instagram.
Yeah. I was like, Bruno. No,
it couldn't be. And then went out the other end and scored straight away.
Oh my God.
Kenny Codrington says, Robbie, shout out Barbados. Don't worry, Arsenal will be fine. And King Smiley says, Robbie, would you go on I'm a Celebrity?
Would you?
Robbie eating.
You know what? I remember I was chatting to Ian Wright. And he said to me, he goes, don't go on them things, man. They don't give you nothing to eat.
You have to eat the kangaroo testicles. And
I'm thinking about it, right? Maybe it might be a good thing for me, man. I can lose some pounds.
Yeah.
Me and you, Si, jump on that, man.
I'll
You know
go
what I mean?
Rations.
We come out of that in shape.
I'm telling you.
I wouldn't be scared of these challenges. And that.
No, I wouldn't, man.
You know what? The only one.
I'm born in Africa, mate.
It's the rats on running on me. I don't know if I can do that one. That's the one that I don't be able to do.
No, I'm not saying I want any of these things.
No.
But the rat thing, man.
But the thing for me, though, I would be scared of is the height speed. You know, when you go to the top.
Is it?
I'd be breaking it,
I'm alright with that.
Because I don't go roller coasters, me.
Oh, is it?
No,
I don't like roller coasters.
I love roller coasters.
I don't like roller
faster,
coasters.
the higher.
No.
And you know them things like bungee jumping.
No, I don't do that.
I was like, yo, you seen the size of me? Bungee jumping, man.
Yeah.
That thing snap.
I'd rather eat like a mad shit than go up there. Trust me. Telling you, man.
Them other things like, you know, when they're eating all them. I saw one where the woman was eating a spider. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
God, that was
Big up to
disgusting.
Snoochie, she's on it, you know, Snoochie.
Okay.
Is she in it?
Yeah, she's on it.
Wait, when
wicked.
did it start? Has it started yet?
It started, didn't it? Yeah, it started, I think,
On Sunday,
of
but I
days
just
ago,
not got
yeah.
the time to watch it.
Ooh, that was nearly. But it's better pressing by Man United. I've not seen that in recent games.
Yeah.
So they are pressing from the front.
Oh, flipping
There's a
hell,
couple of
mate.
people in the chat saying that, you know, they're parking the bus a bit. With his
Well, listen, nothing's going to
with
change.
his diamond shape.
You know, can I ask you something there? Tell you
Ronaldo
what,
on the ball now, picking it up.
You know, Carrick was asked the question, will you bring your own style to Man United? And guess what he said? Obviously, I'll bring my own personality, but yeah, similar. We have similar tactical philosophy to Ollie. And I'm like, why do you damn leave with him then, you know what I mean?
I didn't even look.
Oh my God, Jason, why did you do that, man?
Rokar says, Saeed is the real Man United fan. Everyone humiliated him when Ollie said Ollie out. He's always right. Ollie,
I'm not
the
always
greatest stat padder in manager history. Anyway, breaking news. Breaking news that's coming up on my screen right now regarding Pochettino. Now, Pochettino, as we know, has been doing a press conference because PSG, of course, playing Man City yesterday. Sorry, Man City tomorrow. Both of you guys, of course, reminding me that he said welcome to Manchester. Anyway, this is what Pochettino has had to say. He says my contract with PSG is until 2023. Yeah. I am happy at PSG, and that is a fact. I am happy in Paris, and I want to make it clear. For all United fans in the chat crying, let me repeat that. My contract with PSG is until 2023. I am happy at PSG. That is a fact. I'm happy in Paris, and I want to make that clear. Brendan Rodgers, anybody?
He was always going to say that. Listen, it's media trained answers. You know, Steven Gerrard said to that reporter, what did he say to that reporter?
Sean Mitchie says, Bruce in.
Oh, God. Listen, I'm going to cry, mate. My season ticket's going. No, but Robbie,
everybody in the chat.
What did Steven Gerrard say? That's a stupid question, he said.
Yeah.
You know, you shouldn't ask me that. He put her on the spot. And where did he go?
Went to
Aston Villa. So people, don't be disheartened.
Can I do it for a third time? My contract with PSG is until 2023, and I'm happy. Anyway, the game continues. Oh, that was a nice move there by Villarreal, but dealt with by Manchester United.
In this 20 minutes, you know that means nothing.
I think United have just been all about shape, isn't it?
You know, did you watch the training ground before for Carrick's? Oh my God.
Oh. That's a poor delivery.
Honestly, they were just like, it was so like unorganised. I was watching it, and Carrick's just in the corner. He's having a chat with Darren Fletcher and all that. And it's just so like, they spent like 30 minutes just doing like this little jogging and that. Yeah. And it's like, I'm just thinking, I'm looking, is that our training sessions right there? Honestly, man.
It's going to be a... Yeah, it's going to be... They ain't going to be no new manager bounce. I'll tell you that.
I'm just reading it again here. He said, Mauricio Pochettino says he's so happy at Paris Saint-Germain and will not be distracted by reports he's open to taking over Manchester United.
Someone I've spoken to who's got contact with PSG, he said he's been willing to go. So
Pochettino also said the rumours are there, but this type of thing cannot distract me. I'm so happy at Paris Saint-Germain and I'm so focused.
Listen,
Money talks, B.
I'm not mad.
He goes on to say, I love the club. I love the fans. It's a fantastic time to be at the club. To be at the club. My contract is...
Ronaldo, that's a foul, ref.
It should be.
My contract is until 2023. I am really happy at Paris Saint-Germain, and that is a fact.
Listen, I'm not...
Would he be...
I'm not mad. What's like?
Come on, you've got to do.
No, but he's not my...
Anyway, Emmanuel says, keeping it real, Neeks, you were so annoying when you were Ollie in. I hated watching you so... Hated? What's a bit harsh, isn't it? I hated watching you so much. But now you've changed. You're actually good to watch.
No, but this is it. Now he's saying I'm Ollie in. Yeah, Robbie asked me I'm Ollie in, and I said I'm not.
Yeah.
So this is when you don't say Ollie out, you're automatically Ollie in.
Yeah,
and I'm saying no. The man came third and second. He deserves a chance to prove if he can, and he has proved this season that he can't.
You know, it's the same feeling with me, you know, when people are like, oh, look, he's about to win the Europa League. Shame on you.
Yeah.
Oh, that's like, Ronaldo. Look at that tracking back there by Ronaldo.
Yeah,
brilliant.
There you go.
Champions League night, isn't it?
You know what I mean? Pedigree,
well, he only does that in Champions League. Rokar says, managers should be judged by Everest. Many Man United channels defended Ollie with the away victory and stats. He's a stat padder.
Yeah.
Luther says, now that Ollie has been hounded out, who do these boys reckon should be the interim manager? Hounded out? I think he's been hounded out.
I don't think he's been hounded out.
He's giving an interview.
I don't think he was hounded out because, listen, I can't think of any other manager that managed a big club like that that had the amount of opportunity that he had. Come on. He wasn't
the money
hounded.
He had as well. The money he had.
Anyway, guys, let me get your immediate reaction on it. Pochettino is not coming to Manchester United.
Don't say that.
Listen, maybe at the end of the season we could be something different.
Yeah.
But right now, Pochettino, hence why we all of a sudden heard these rumours about Valverde, isn't it? Now we get it.
It is still Valverde. Basically, I still am very 100% behind Pochettino. I still want him. I think these are very, very kind of, media trained answers. And he would say
He
this anyway.
ain't coming.
No, Robbie. What would he say though?
He ain't
Can I ask you a question,
coming.
though?
I'm leaving
What
tomorrow.
would he say then? I'm leaving. I like Man United.
No.
It's an exciting project.
No.
He will
It's
say,
not. No, I love the fans. Let me read it to you again.
course, Robbie.
Right? He would just say, listen. I'll tell you what.
What would he say? What would he say?
I'll tell you what in these sort of cases they'll say. They'll say things like, you know what, I'm here to play Man City. I just want to concentrate on that. Can you not ask me these questions?
He said, I'm focused.
That's
He
but
said,
my
I'm
man,
focused.
he's gone out of his way to say,
why?
he didn't say I'm happy. He said, I'm so happy.
Because he's happy.
Right? I am so happy at Paris
He has to
Saint-Germain.
say it.
I am so focused.
Yeah.
Robbie,
You know why?
imagine Man United.
I love this club.
Robbie,
I love the fans.
imagine.
It's a fantastic club.
You know he's Argentinian, right? He's not American. What's this American accent, man?
Imagine Man
It's a
United.
fantastic time to be here at this club. My contract is till 2023,
Oh my God, man.
right?
No, I don't buy into it.
This season and one more. I'm happy at Paris Saint-Germain, and that is a fact. Remember
I feel like Glazers.
remember those years ago?
I feel like the Glazers are taking the Glazers.
Remember them years ago? Remember, what's the name? He's at Everton now.
Benitez.
Benitez.
Yeah,
Facts. Yeah.
Facts, Bridget. He ain't going nowhere.
Listen, he has to say that because
He has to
if
say
Man
that.
United,
Come on, you
if
know
Man
you
United-
don't. You
no,
don't
no,
have
I'll
to
tell
say
you what,
that.
I'll tell you what.
He could have said.
There's a gun underneath the share, that's
He
fine.
could have said. He could have done it differently. He could have said, "Listen, a lot of these managers, they'll do that. They'll just be like, listen, I'm not here to talk about that.
Yeah.
I'm focused on the game tomorrow. I'm not here to talk
but you
about
gotta
and
understand,
discuss."
Robbie, you got to understand.
Robbie,
But the way he's come out-
remember, he's under pressure at PSG.
Absolutely.
If Man United don't pay the release clause,
Yeah.
he's here to the end of the season.
Absolutely.
He needs the players,
The fans.
he
And
needs
they're
them behind him.
what they call ultras. You want the
Yeah.
ultras on your doorstep, Robbie?
Yeah.
There you go. Then.
He had
You
to
don't
say
carry. You're
this.
holding on to everything.
Listen.
No, we're not
Oh,
holding.
that's a great ball. That's a great
hoping,
ball. Or is
it's
it
just
just
out.
gone out?
you're hoping it doesn't
gone
because you
out.
want us to get Rodgers. I can see right through you, Robbie.
No. I'll tell you what, right? Rodgers is a good manager. Rodgers, I'm not saying that Rodgers is the. I get it when you guys say you want like a Zidane's and that because they're the elite. But Rodgers is just below that level. Rodgers will get you lot playing.
Rodgers
comes into Man United, you're getting top four.
Rodgers has so little experience at Champions League level.
No, but if
Coming
Rodgers,
to Manchester
what would you
United
say
is a
now?
different
What would
level.
you say now would be a good outcome considering the start of the season? Would you say top four would be a good
top
outcome?
four and a trophy.
Top four and a trophy.
Top four and a trophy.
Yeah.
Rodgers has proven that he can win trophies with Leicester.
No, he can't move top
and,
four, though.
And I feel with your squad, he'll get top four.
No, you
It
wouldn't.
would take time for Rodgers to
So I
implement.
personally would rather see Valverde in charge than Rodgers.
Well, as an Arsenal fan.
At Man United.
No, I said as an
As an Arsenal fan, I would
Well, as a
personally.
Man United fan, I'd rather to see Valverde than Rodgers. So we're both in the same
You're
boat.
just looking for that sexy name anyway.
No,
Villarreal.
two trophies.
Villarreal on the attack here. Charles!
save.
Good save there by De Gea.
Great save.
De Gea,
Good save there by De Gea. De Gea keeping
on,
him in the
McTominay.
game, but this is good from McTominay.
That's a great
He's kept us in it again, man.
I know.
Great save. That's two good saves now that De Gea's made in the game.
Too many times this season.
He's holding his back.
Carrying Man United, isn't it?
BLST says United should bring in Avram Grant. He's available.
Listen, them days are over.
Oh boy.
Rodgers, like Poch, would have been a great manager after Jose. The rebuild. We're past the rebuild.
We're here to win.
Yes.
We're here to take cover, baby. Here to win it all, man.
That's the American accent that we're looking for.
Kermo says, Robbie, what's your fact of the day? My fact of the day is Pochettino ain't going nowhere.
This guy, man.
Yeah?
You hating me?
What's that? You know that film, Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah.
I'm not leaving.
I'm not leaving.
I'm not fucking leaving.
Oh my God, Ronaldo, man. Oh my days. He's just put two in there.
I ain't leaving.
Listen, if they don't beat Man City tomorrow, he don't have to leave. They'll get rid of him. So it's not in his
No, but
control.
they're still going to get through their group, innit?
He better hope so.
They're still probably
Who's
just.
in their groups?
They just
RB,
might not top the
Leipzig.
group.
No, listen, I would take Valverde interim over
Yeah.
Rodgers
Done deal
permanent.
says. Done deal says Nuno in.
No, mate. Nuno my ass, mate. Get out of here.
What about Mancini?
Mancini, I take him.
People said that he's at Italy, ain't he?
He's at Italy, but suppose Italy failed to qualify for the World Cup.
You know what? Hey.
I wouldn't turn my nose up here. The Man City thing will gripe me. He was the first one to win it for them as well.
Yeah, first one.
But I'm not going to turn my nose up here because he's a quality manager.
Quality manager.
Yeah.
Carlos Queiroz or Scolari?
No, these guys
interim
are in
managers.
Saudi. They're in the Middle East. In the Middle East, you know, probably in the Iranian league, you know,
Big
saying
Sam.
no disrespect.
Scolari.
Rokar, by the way, says for the Lukaku haters, Chelsea going to win the league at Old Trafford on May the 22nd. With
I
Lukaku
forgot
scoring
about
and
that.
sliding
How was that last game?
the strip for them.
That last game of the season?
I don't know.
You'll better win it before that. If you go to the last game of the season.
Anyway, United on the attack
you ain't
here.
winning it, innit?
Sancho is hardly touched the
I
ball.
was just about to
That's
say,
a,
he's
that's
got
a
a
great
ball.
delivery. Great delivery by
He
Sancho.
put in
Great
a good
defending.
few crosses against Watford.
That's
Yeah,
brilliant
very
defending.
good. Very good.
But
What about,
barely
Luther
did
says, what about Roy Keane?
No,
Manager.
passion merchant.
Hey, absolutely an important header, you know, because Ronaldo was just there
Yeah.
in the waiting.
Lauren Blanc is
No.
no,
That's a-
no,
that's
I
a-
don't want him. But I was when they said they're gonna get injured at the end of the season, I was thinking, I bet they're gonna get a Lauren
That's the
Blanc.
thing I was thinking at the start of this season. I was thinking Sancho putting the ball in for Ronaldo. Ronaldo's so
I
good
know.
in the air. Just ain't seen it, have we?
Makes sense. We haven't seen it. Because obviously the managerial has not played him.
Yeah. Anyway, Teller's here with the set piece.
See, Ragnick would have been the perfect interim.
Ragnick would have been perfect.
But apparently, I'm not sure he wants interim. And he also wants a bit more power because he's like a director of football as
Absolutely.
well as
Same with
manager.
Zidane. Zidane wants more power. And at PSG,
Give Zidane the power.
you know what they say that PSG, you know, Stuart said that if he comes, that means Leonardo
Cross.
would have to leave.
Ronaldo! Oh, yeah.
Oh, straight at the keeper.
Leonardo would have to leave because Zidane wants full control over everything that's going on. So,
But
It is what it is.
Give
will
it to
command
Big
the
Sam to
respect.
the end of the season, says Lucho.
listen,
Lot of,
I heard.
we're
what's
doing
his
a
name?
poll. Big Sam or Steve
No
Bruce?
polls, man.
Big Sam or Steve Bruce? You've got to choose one. Which one?
Carrot.
Carrick, yeah.
I would prefer Carrot.
Seriously, Carrick.
That Big Sam and Steve Bruce.
Yeah, man, you can wear them suits nice, you know what I mean?
All right, listen, we're doing a poll. We're doing a poll.
Robbie,
Big
stop
Sam,
these polls.
Steve Bruce or Roy Keane?
Or Michael Carrick.
Oh, Michael Carrick.
Or
put that one
Michael
in.
Carrick.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of those four. Who are you going for?
I'm going for Michael Carrick.
Has to be Carrick.
Pardew says Douglas Duggar. Nick Nars goes, all about Redknapp.
No. You could stick to TalkSport.
Gary Valencia Neville says Mazzo.
Take Phil Neville before Garrett.
Couldn't get the England job ahead of Big Sam.
Big Steve is in the chat. He says, keep Mancini out of their mouths. He hates Man United more than me.
I'm sure that's
Vieira-
dollar sign.
Exactly. Man City would take that job.
You know what I mean? He only went there because City had money. Let's be real.
Vieira better than
Yeah,
Kante,
no
my
history,
fact
man.
of the day, says Akash. Ronaldo FC is jokes.
Oh my goodness.
Always a chance here for Villarreal.
That was a great cross.
Wow, that's a great
Good
clearance,
defending
though.
there.
Dealt with their Maguire. When's Varane back?
Lindelof.
Varane, he's up for a couple of weeks, you know.
I hope he ain't back when
You know what?
Milan
Maybe, I
plays.
was thinking, why did Real Madrid sell him, man? You know what I mean? It's
Injuries.
injuries, man. You
It's just
know?
that Thomas Partey thing, isn't it?
I know, exactly.
Man's
Why
never
did they actually
injured
sell
and
us? Now, he'll come good, he'll come
These
good.
Spanish men are smart, you know.
They're smart, man.
That's why when you lot were trying to bid for Partey under the release clause.
Oh, my God.
They were like, we're not taking a penny less than that. Pay the release clause. Give us the money up front. You can have his
We were like
injury.
Champions League Varane, though. Come
Hey,
on.
everybody's always asking where the poll is. Guys, we need that poll up.
No, Jason, don't do it.
Best poll is Lukaku winning the league and sliding at Old Trafford.
Yeah, man. Falling on
Says
his
When's the
Really
last time
well
Lukaku
The poll's up.
scored a goal?
All right, the poll's up. I can't see it, but the poll is up.
I have
Right?
to go on latest chats instead of top chat.
And Barry says, Don Robbie, you cheapskate, get your guests some proper snacks, bro.
No, it's all right, man.
So
We're good.
what's wrong with the
No, it's
popcorn?
good.
I'm good. Dinner,
What
dinner, dinner when I get home. What do you want?
Yeah, man,
Rice
it's-
and peas.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Bammy.
Snapper.
What about me?
What? You smoke?
Oh, it was a dive.
Is this a penalty?
Booking dive for.
Oh, no, it's a
Alex?
booking for the Villarreal player.
Oh,
That's
it's
a
a
free kick.
Oh, free kick. Oh.
But he pointed to the
I thought it was a
guy.
penalty.
Yeah, it's like.
I was looking
Penalty.
at it first thinking, is it a penalty? So he must have fouled him outside the area then.
What about me? What about me and fried fish? Right.
Yeah, if you're bringing him sort of... yeah, next time you come, bring that in, bro.
Yeah.
I'm up for that. That's one of my favourite dishes.
I love Bammy. Yeah, free kick.
Oh, yeah, that's a free
Oh, yeah,
kick,
yeah,
yeah.
free kick. But he went to the player first without even putting
Yeah, he's holding him as well.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Stupid, because he would never even got to it.
Tellez, this is Tellez range, isn't it? I mean, Ronaldo range as well, I guess.
Now, Ronaldo, don't.
He doesn't, but he's standing over.
Excuse me. Jeez.
Gotta give this to Tellez.
Must be allergic to Man United.
Right. You say Gary never
And then
win.
it's the Champions League nights.
That's a good one. Good one, Nicks. Good comeback.
Yeah.
Right, free kick to Manchester United. Ronaldo. When was the last time he scored a free kick?
I don't think he scored it for like
World Cup 2018 or something against
Yeah,
Spain.
World Cup 2018. I would give it to Tellez here, but
Yeah, I
it's
would
never
as
going to
well.
happen.
I would give it to Tellez. But Ronaldo's
You
breathing
know,
heavily.
it's mad how he still thinks he still can do it every time. It's mad, isn't it? Like, that's the show.
That's when you know he's the GOAT, man. Because
He's a GOAT,
despite
man.
the fact that he ain't scored on for ages, he's still
He's like,
taking
this one's
He's
going
still
in.
taking it. He's still like, yeah, it's mine. And business about no man.
He's gonna kick it where
He looks
Maguire
focused
and
though. He
Fred
looks
is.
focused. Maybe
but he always looks
Ronaldo.
focused,
Maybe
though.
this could be his first one for ages.
Yeah, I told
Straight
you,
into the
always in
wall.
the
The usual result. And the thing is, no one can't tell him nothing.
No one can tell him nothing.
That's what I'm saying. If Antonio Conte was in charge now, he'd be like, yeah, you're not taking no more.
There you go.
Anyway, don't forget the poll, guys. The legends. Gary Neville, Steve Bruce, Big Sam, even though he's not a United legend, and Roy Keane. Who would you like to see out of those lot if you could only choose one to be the next manager? Toby Wells says the race between Big Sam and Steve is on.
I'll tell you what.
Oh, that was a great bit of skill there by Ronaldo. He done well.
Martial. Ronaldo.
Ronaldo still's got it there.
Oh, man.
I thought he would have shot that himself. He tried to cut it
he
back.
tried to be a bit-
back for
Oh, my
Van der
God.
Beek.
What a
Fred there.
great bit of skill
Oh,
that
that's
was.
bad. I think that's got...
That was a great bit of skill. He sat the player down. I think he might have injured
Injured him,
himself.
right?
I think he's broken his knee. You know his knee? I think he's probably twisted his knee there. I think he's twisted
Who's
his
that
knee.
gone down?
Fred. I have a feeling he's twisted his knee.
Oh, was it Fred?
Yeah, he's still down. They're going to put the ball out for him, I think.
Yeah, he's definitely twisted his knee. Because he said, you know the reaction of his knee, the way he went.
You know, maybe Matic on.
Yeah, definitely.
The second Wolf one says, how United fans can be so cheerful is beyond me. Well, they're cheerful because,
That's a
you know,
bad-
they're on the
that's a bad
cusp of
injury,
getting a new
you know.
manager. Get some Chris Robbie, says Jockey551.
We're good, man.
I know.
We've got popcorn, drinks
Daniel
there.
Crane says, Robbie, I've just seen, let's see it here.
Oh,
yeah, he has.
Into the
He's-
ground.
What is it?
You're
the
right,
knee?
it's
Look
his
at
knee.
what's
His knee.
his foot?
Oh, yeah. He's
That is,
he's-
but I told it straight away, didn't I? It's
his
the
ankle,
knee.
innit? End of the game for him.
End of
No,
the
I think
game,
it's the
mate.
ankle.
Because it might be the whole kind of, what is that? I don't know, fibia,
That looks,
tibia,
like
whatever.
that looks like the end of the game for him.
Bam.
Yeah. It's when no one injures you as well and no one gets to you.
Yeah.
Daniel Crane says, Robbie, just seen that Mark Hughes.
Look at Michael Carrick. Does he look like a manager? He doesn't like...
Mark Hughes?
Hey, listen.
I met him once. A nice guy, you know.
Nice guy, but nice guys
First
don't
one's
win.
a nice guy as well.
Oh, at least he's getting up, though. That's all right, then.
That didn't look
Give
good
it to
at all.
David May, says Declan.
David May.
Remember David May?
I do remember David
Oh,
May.
look, is he limping?
No, it looks like he's walking properly.
I heard he had a great game for Brazil, you know.
Well, he always has a great win for himself.
Yeah, because he has a DM next to him.
Yeah.
Casemiro.
Yeah, because he's not a DM, is
No,
he?
he's
No,
not.
it's more than an 8.
Yeah. Yeah, he's not a DM.
Sean Dyche is available, says Joseph.
I feel like, you know, when I was here...
Wait,
when,
was he?
You know when
Who's the
Toby was
Burnley
like,
manager?
looking for a new manager in the summer, and we were here, we were talking about, like, Eddie Howe and all that. I feel like you're doing that to me now. Just naming any manager.
What's
Yeah.
Spurs look? Graham Potter.
Martin Yol, says King Smiley.
Where is he now?
I don't know.
Oh, God.
Rabadan says Unai actually knows what he's doing, unlike Carrick.
Well, one
All right,
experience.
here's one.
What
This
kind
is
of comment is that,
Wait a
man?
minute.
What kind of comment is that,
here's
man?
One's a proven manager.
Here's one for you guys.
Oh, that's a red.
Well, that's a foul. That's a foul.
That's got to be a red,
No, he
man.
hasn't
he's
even
playing on.
Playing on.
That is a very, very bad tackle, man.
From who? I missed it.
That was from their Villarreal player.
I missed it.
Was it a head injury?
No, it was. He put his foot out, that Villarreal player.
Anyway, listen, here's one for you. This is not banter, this one. Amar makes a suggestion as a manager. And I remember when I was in Cyprus the other day, I was chatting to someone who was recommending this guy, saying he would be brilliant in the Premier League. And you guys came up against him in the last game, Gasparini.
I would take him.
Oh, Atalanta.
I would think
Atalanta.
about
What, as a permanent?
I would. It wouldn't be. I wouldn't flinch at it because he's very, very astute manager.
No, he is. Atalanta,
the only
defensively,
the only disadvantage to him is the fact that he don't speak English.
Well,
but he is an excellent.
Football is
you know,
not a language. Is
they
it?
were saying that he plays the best football in Italy.
best attacking football.
And you see what Ronaldo
But-
said about him? He said that he's a manager that for me, he was like head and shoulders above. Like he's the best manager I've ever seen. Like in terms of tactically, was Gasperini. Ronaldo said it.
You say defence, but remember when they played you, they had so many defenders missing.
No,
and
but
they don't have the defenders that you have.
No, but outside of, you say that, but no one rates Maguire anyway. But outside of our games, I've been looking at Atalanta for the last 2 years. They've got the most goals in Italy, breaking all the records. Brilliant. But I watched them, for example, against Liverpool last season, and
5-0.
they're 1-0 down, 2-0 down,
But they're still attacking.
and they're going forward like.
Anyways, United on the attack.
Van der
That's a
Beek.
great move, Van der Beek.
And it's like there's
link-up
no
play.
defensive thought in the team.
Yeah, I know
No
you mean.
structure,
No,
a
I
bit
get,
like-
I get
You
it.
know what, man? It could
Like
be refreshing,
Leeds.
man.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
Leeds.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's Leeds, isn't it? Oh, that was
Basically,
poor. They've given the ball away here. Chance
Give
there
it
for
to Telles.
Manchester United, but that was very slow play there by Martial. Luther says, Robbie, do you think Arsenal will finish above United come the end of the season? You know what?
chance.
To be honest, right, it depends who you get
Yeah,
as
absolutely.
manager.
Well, if
I can't
if
really answer.
we get Rodgers,
I can't answer.
Robbie thinks
If
we're going to win the
it's
league.
Carrick in charge to the end of the season, I think
That's what I
we'll
said.
finish above you.
That's what.
If-
Even with
if-
Ollie,
if-
even
if-
with Ollie,
yeah.
I said everyone's got a chance. West Ham,
If
Arsenal,
you get a
Tottenham.
proper manager, it'd be tough because
If we get Valverde.
you've got great players.
Should I tell you who to watch out
we get
for?
Valverde.
I don't know what to think of the Valverde situation.
Nah,
Just the name, innit?
He's won 2 La Ligas and a
has
Copa
won
del
2 La
Rey
Liga.
in a row, like
against Zidane.
against Zidane, yeah.
Against Zidane, who won all them Champions Leagues.
Yeah.
Against
Yeah.
Ronaldo, who was there.
How long ago was that though? It's a few years, isn't it?
2017, 18,
2017.
and 18, 19.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he was sacked because they couldn't get in the Champions League.
Champions
far.
League, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
As an interim, I'll take it as
What do you
interim.
want there, Robin? What is the bad
No, listen, I'm just saying.
Okay.
I'm just
Beggars
saying.
can't be
I don't
choosers
know.
for me, man.
But, you know, coming into the Premier League is a different thing. I don't know.
It is. I agree.
I don't know.
It is.
I don't know.
I
If you've got Brendan Rodgers,
Yeah.
I'll cry.
and it's not even just me, he'd get you in the top 4.
I'd cry.
And Rocar
Well, he
says
hasn't
top
get on the
scorer
top
of
four,
Belgium, top scores in Everton, top 10 in the fastest Premier League, 100 goals, and he's just 28. He's on about Romelu Lukaku.
Yeah.
Small game.
Andrew
When's the last time?
That's
says,
a good
hey
ball,
Robbie,
that.
I've heard new up-and-coming Italian manager interested in going to United.
Who's that?
I don't know, I think it's someone tried to bait me.
Wait,
Anyway, it's a Villarreal.
I thought they were going to say Sam Aladici or something like that.
Actually, he might have been that.
Damn, Donny, man, that was very
Actually,
bad.
yeah, you're
Oh, is
right.
it?
Sammy So Aladicio. He's not trying to. Sammy So Aladicio.
We're so low on confidence, you know. Like, it's so bad, man. We've been scarred, man.
Dallo is a bum, says Lacaveli. So he's not- Dallo.
Dallo's out on the pitch.
See, this is the difference between.
Give it to Nick Nahr, says,
He
what
got
about
the
this?
ball. He got the whole ball.
What about this? Nick Nahr, give it to Graham Potter.
What,
Nah,
permanently?
not for me.
Nah, man.
Bit of a step up.
Yeah, that's from Brighton to Man United. That's a big jump. Yeah, that's a. You need to go from Brighton
What is his league
to
position
Leicester.
average? For Brighton. You know when he's been in manager.
Give it to
Graham
Darren Ferguson, says Messi FC.
60, exactly.
Get Fergie back, yeah.
A lot of people don't say that about Graham Potter.
Yeah.
Yes, he plays pretty football, but where's his team always finishing?
Yeah, but come on. Look at the team he's got.
I understand that, but
Sometimes
still,
you've got to give these guys a chance, innit?
Well, make a step up.
Anyway,
go to a
the-
mid-table.
Yeah.
And then we go.
We're going to get the poll results soon. But anyway, to see this free kick. Ooh, just a little bit too high. Tie for the next manager, says LJ Brown.
he'd be only complaining about penalties and free kicks.
Actually, we might get a few more in it if he's complaining about
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
Anyway, we've got the results are in for the new Manchester United manager. Right, this was the votings. If you could pick only one of these, it was Steve Bruce with 29%,
Yep.
Big Sam 27%, Gary Neville 21%, and Roy Keane 21%. So the winner is Steve Bruce.
Say no more.
At least he's got the most recent Premier League experience.
You know what they did? They're very, very clever,
Look
man.
at,
The chat was like,
look at the things we're talking about, and you men are telling me about Banter Club.
No, but you're trying to create. You're trying
trying to create that.
replace yourself. You're trying to replace.
No,
you
lot-
could be sponsored
I
by
ain't tried
Triple Eight
nothing.
Sports next season. Right? You know what? Your club could be sponsored by Triple Eight Sports next season. That's how bad your club would be. They're actually going to request it. Triple Eight Sports. Eighth.
You lot should be
Meaning
sponsored
Banter
by
Club.
Comedy at the Apollo.
And
Listen.
Anyway, here comes Villarreal again. Sits
my
him
God.
down. Chance. Oh, just wide.
You should have played it on the other side, to be fair.
Now, Rokar says Thiago Silva did not talk English, but he's the best Premier League defender. No, but Gasperini, you saw when Unai Emery came to Arsenal, that was it created problems.
Yeah.
In terms of English,
You could say Bielsa doesn't speak English either, but
well, Leeds are fighting against relegation this year.
What do you think of this Bielsa?
I think they could go
You know what I
down.
mean? Honestly,
do
what
you know
do
the
you think of
Bielsa, right? I was here on Sunday. I was doing the watch along with Toby. Fuad was there, right? First half, Leeds, brilliant.
Ooh.
All over, closing down, brilliant, yeah? But the second, they're so wide open they are, man. So, it's almost like, you look at Bielsa and you're like, how are you so naive as a manager?
You know, everyone's
Someone's
scared
I
to
think they
say
could go down, you know, if they keep playing
Everyone's
like
scared to say that Bielsa's almost like an overrated manager. Like, because
he
of the
plays
history.
great football, but his style of football is so naive.
I think he's
But how is it great
Basically,
then?
right,
Great
they
aesthetically
were
then.
losing the ball, right, in the second half. They're 1-0 up. They're losing the ball, and then it's like a 3-on-3, 2-on-2. I'm like, yo, what's this?
Yeah.
You're winning.
Yeah.
You're winning away at White Hart Lane.
Sit back and hit them with a counter attack.
have a shape to you now. You know what I mean? They're
Should have seen
and
the
I'm
Leeds
like-
game at United game. Oh my God, they were terrible.
Yeah.
They were just like going forward and then leaving spaces. It's like what they do 1v1 defending.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they do.
that's
All
what they were
over
doing
the
against
pitch.
Tottenham.
Yes.
All over the pitch.
That's what they were
1v1.
doing against Tottenham.
I don't know. You
And
can't
what that
survive.
means is, if you come against a team with better individuals,
Exactly.
you lose.
Exactly.
'Cause it's
100%. 100%.
Their manager would dare sack him.
100% Neeks.
Leeds, though, to be fair, they're in danger of getting relegated this season.
Big danger.
And they want to talk about, like, Leeds have a great history, but
But we can't really.
they've
Then
been a
we
bit
can't
of-
talk about Bielsa like underperforming. A lot of people say, "But it's Bielsa, and I understand that, but they could get relegated.
He also has a great philosophy. But,
Philosophy.
But people who have like learned under him, they will take the good part of the philosophy
Absolutely.
and dismiss the rest of it. Because you're not going to be successful
There you go.
playing that way. You can get to a point, but you ain't winning the major trophies.
I respect
you know?
Bielsa though. I respect
You
him.
have
but
to.
People
don't
respect him because he's a pioneer, but
Pioneer, yeah.
but you just
What is
look at-
Wan-Bissaka doing?
Oh,
He's
Oh
lost
my
the
God,
ball.
Wan-Bissaka, man.
Wan-Bissaka's lost the ball here. Villarreal in again, but they blasted it wide.
They've been wasteful, but
They have been wasteful because they have had quite a few chances
better chances than us.
in the game so far.
a lot of pressing. You
At the
know.
moment, it still remains 0-0 in the game. In the other game that's being played, 5:45 kickoff, it is now 2-0 to Bayern Munich against Dynamo Kiev. Lewandowski and Koeman.
Okay.
Is Lewandowski the most underrated player in the world football? Because
If he doesn't win the
this guy,
Ballon d'Or,
year in,
I
year
rate him.
out.
if he doesn't win the Ballon d'Or,
No, but he
then
doesn't
yes.
get. I don't think he gets the flowers, man.
Yeah, he doesn't get the flowers. I would say that, but I wouldn't say underrated. I would just say that he's been unlucky in terms of the world level. You know,
He's
he should
quality.
get the Ballon d'Or for me
I
this year.
think playing for Poland doesn't help.
Doesn't help, no.
It doesn't help.
Yeah, but that shouldn't matter.
No, it shouldn't. But when you
Half time.
half time,
Half time, Manchester United nil, Villarreal nil. I guess
Oh,
if
we ain't done nothing, really.
yeah.
Zohab says Poch will make Manchester United title contenders. Zohab, maybe you ain't seen the email or you ain't seen the news. He ain't leaving. I ain't leaving. I ain't leaving.
We'll have the last
Anyway,
laugh. We'll have the
less of
last
the
laugh.
banter. Guys, let's start with you, Neeks. What have you made of that first half?
There's nothing. We haven't done anything. We've created a few openings. I
Couple
think
of
we've still
chances.
been lax in terms of defensively to allow Villarreal the chances that they. Villarreal are not a great side. They're organised. They know what they're doing. We still have that element of disorganisation, which has been costing us throughout the season. I'm not surprised. I said I'm not expecting any major changes today. It's the same coaches that are coaching the next training sessions today. The only thing different is that, yeah, we've changed the formation, a few players have been dropped, but if they're playing the same way that they have all season, then we're going to see similar performances. And the point I was going to make is that we're not going to get a manager bounce like we did after Jose, because how the players and the club was under Jose,
Was down.
when he left, it was like a weight lifted.
Yeah.
Whereas how the players feel towards Oli is completely different. Some of them, Oli leaving, it might actually go the other way. They're like, we've let him down, we've let the club down, we let that. So I don't think we're going to see any kind of bounce or any kind of upturn in fortunes until a proper, the permanent
Proper
manager comes
coach,
in.
yeah.
Akash says, how horrible is Sancho? I understand he's not playing in a proper structure, but I have not seen a single moment of brilliance from him in any
played
match
with Watford.
until now.
Watford.
No,
that
Watford
cross
he
for
played.
Ronaldo was brilliant.
And Rokar still going on about. He's the guy that he was in the chat on Sunday. I'm sure of it. Going on about Chelsea today. I heard that the Big Six, that Mane has 100 goals. People forget Lukaku scored those goals with Everton, West Brom.
Did.
And he's 24. Lukaku has been the greatest. And Victor Lang says it's the same football, boring football.
Yep.
Carrick literally the same setup as Ollie. I think Carrick adopted the McFred system. Big up Don Robbie, Neats and Saeed. I know Victor Lang is a big fan of United.
What do you think?
He's not happy.
Look at Michael Carrick, the player. And then he's choosing this midfield.
Yeah.
Those two players are completely different
You
to
know
how
what?
we
They
play.
cover the ground. You know, one thing that they
I get
do,
it.
they cover the ground. But what they don't do is they're just like almost like erratic. So they'll run down
When
here.
they win the ball,
They win the
they've got
ball, but
nothing
they're
to do with
nothing
it.
exactly
They've got
that.
nothing to do with it.
And I think for me,
Martin says, good evening, Manchester. But he goes, but seriously, only manager that can save Man United from relegation is Gus Hiddink. But they won't get him.
no, he's about 80 on now, isn't he? I'm sorry, but let him rest, man.
Oh dear. What have you made of it, Said?
You know what I mean? I think our chat has been the most interesting bit about this half, you know, let's be honest. And for me, it's same old. Like I said to you, when I said to you about that comments that Carrick said in terms of, I'll bring my own personality, but it will be the similar tactics to Ollie. You know, that just, for me, it's just, it's pedestrian, it's iffy, it's freestyle, you know, it's almost
Was
like...
it always going to be a bit nervous after,
Yeah, of course, but
after what's been going on?
I looked at Villarreal, yeah. The two CDMs are occupied and they're almost static, but then the guys up front are all picking up different pockets. We're just kind of like, we get the ball and we're looking up thinking, do I know these players and what they do? And it's like, we're not trained. And until we get a coach, for me, I can't really judge these players because these guys have just been allowed to do anything they want. There's no accountability. And, you know, some of them have took their positions too kind of almost like
for
slave.
granted, yeah.
They just took it for granted. But some of them just said, you know
I don't
what?
even blame them because they play bad and they play the next week.
Exactly.
So there's no
Maguire,
pressure on
another
them.
one.
If you come into, obviously not, I'm not saying to do this, but if you come into work late every day and your manager doesn't say anything, or you might just say, stop it. But then you do it every day and there's no punishment at the end. You're going to keep doing it.
Absolutely.
And then you see a colleague doing the same thing and there's no punishment. You're like, all right, what's the point?
Yeah.
And there's certain players who need to or should have been dropped, rotated, whatever, rested, whatever you want to
He's
call
dropped
it.
Bruno tonight, hasn't he?
Yeah, Carrick has.
Yeah. But they'll take him on now. He'll put Bruno on now, you know that.
Rakib says Marcus Rose, current Dortmund manager, plays 4-2-3-1. Also can switch back to a 3, perfect for Manchester United as an interim manager.
No, Lucien Favre
did
would be a
excellent
good
with
one.
Salzburg before.
Wait, but Marco Rose he's at a club now.
You said
Marco Rose is
current
at Dortmund
Dortmund
now.
manager.
Yeah, well, why would he join us on interim? That's not
The
gonna
front
happen.
manager would, the one that helped Sancho become the player he was. That one would
The
come
ex
to
one.
United
Yeah,
as
that
an interim. Favre, yeah.
Where is he now?
Lucien Favre.
He was sacked before thingy.
okay.
Just after the lockdown.
Oh, okay.
You want to get a sacked manager?
Sorry?
You want to bring in someone who's just been sacked?
No, but he was sacked very, very harshly because they were in the top 4, only 5 points behind Bayern Munich, and he was sacked. And everyone was shocked why he was sacked. So, look up on that one.
Okay. Yeah. Well, listen, every week we do a preview show with Flex and Abby every Thursday. And I'll tell you, if you haven't seen the preview show, anytime you want to find out what's going on at the weekend, you've got to take in this show. Check this out.
Get into the team's latest news. That's quite hard to say. Where I've forgotten the whole thing already.
Just go with it.
Yeah.
Okay, ready? Hey guys, I'm Abby and this is the Weekend Premier League preview show right here on the Don Robbie channel with myself and of course Flex.
Yeah.
Score predictions.
Yes.
Tell me.
Arsenal are going to do that Arsenal thing where everyone expects them to lose, their own fans expect them to lose. They should lose,
Yep.
but I don't think they will, and I think it's going to be 1-1.
Norwich are going down, surely. They are going down.
You would imagine
at
so.
this moment in time.
Sorry, any Norwich fans, you're probably thinking the same thing. Well, we'll be discussing the latest Premier League games coming up for that weekend, your team news, and making our predictions. Make sure you guys tune in and don't miss out. That was perfect.
Make sure you check out that show. It's brilliant. Every week, you want to find out what's happening around the Premier League. Abby and Flex bring you right up to date with everything that's going on. Guys,
nothing going on here, so. Honestly. It's the same old, Robbie. You know, these guys, again, you know, why they so keep Michael Carrick in and he would do
you know
something.
what, right? Carrick,
McKenna.
Ollie, Moyes. But when are we going to start looking at these players, really? Because
True.
what about them?
Yeah,
You look at that team from top to bottom, quality players. Is this a lot to do with them?
It's
I'm
part
starting
of
to
them
think
as well.
now.
Yeah. You know, some of them have not put their weight, pulled their weight in. Some of them have not been great, you know. They've not taken chances. I'm looking at people like, Wan-Bissaka, you know, is he took it for granted his position?
Are they putting the work in? Are they putting the work?
Maguire as well. He's got too hot. He's got too big headed, Maguire, I think, for me.
Definitely.
I'm looking even just at these, you know, where's the press?
Yeah.
You know, at the start of the game, it looked like there was a bit of a press going on. But
I told you
again,
it was 50 seconds.
What a save there. Only David De Gea for me this season. And maybe Ronaldo can put his head up and say,
I've done my job.
I've done my job.
look at this there, look there.
Yeah.
Look at Van der Beek, he's just jogging.
Yeah, I know.
You're not gonna,
a big change is needed. A big change is needed.
I think, you know what it is? I think, you know what, it just need a change altogether. Fresh start. Everyone, there's a demand here to work hard and to know your position and your role in the team. I think that's what's needed. You know, when you come in, and when it was under Mourinho, honestly, it was very, very bad, Robbie. Nobody was trying. Everyone down tools. You need a fresh start. And Ollie, real fair enough would tell you, it was like, you know, Ollie's at the wheel because it was like, everyone was lifted.
Yeah.
I was buzzing to come to Old Trafford. Seats were filled up.
Yeah.
You know, everything was great. And then when you slowly unpicked it and you kind of like realised what was going on, then you realised. But for now, some of the players have to look at themselves, but what can you do?
Well, the reality is the only thing that's happened is Ollie's gone.
Yeah.
It's the same coaches. Even it's Phelan's still there, isn't it?
Felix.
Yep,
And you know what? You know
I'm
what the ironic thing
surprised
is
because
there,
he's not
Robbie?
even a coach.
Absolutely. You know what the ironic thing is? Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was asked, what do you do in the job? And he said, I only manage the players, I don't coach the players. And the guys who are coaching
are still coaching.
Are still coaching.
So
the
you
team.
sacked the manager who brought the coaches together, but you haven't got rid of the coaches who are ultimately
Playing
giving
the
the instructions for the players on the pitch.
absolutely.
Because we know you can't get rid of all the players, but you actually kept the same. The problem exists.
Yeah.
The problem still exists.
I know these two,
despite getting rid of some.
Carrick and McKenna, they played under Mourinho. They were under Mourinho's coaching. So they failed under Mourinho. They failed under Ollie. So you're going to say they're going to succeed
without anyone above them? Then now they've got the shackles off.
It's a mess, this club. It really, really is a mess.
DC says, thank you, Robbie. The players are awful. They don't even respect themselves. Jake says they were thinking they were getting Poch. Now you might be getting Rooney.
He rejected us, by the way. He said no.
He said he's not coming.
He said I'd rather stay at Derby, he said. So
Rokar,
even Rooney's rejecting us.
Rokar still on about Lukaku, most underrated striker in history. If Chelsea would be successful and beat the Shearer record before Kane, Lukaku did Everton. He was there on the weekend singing the praises of Lukaku. He'll be up over the whole thing.
Lukaku, small game wrong.
Carrick's at the wheel, says Chabudi.
Carrick's at the wheel. At the wheel. Carrick's at the wheel.
Oh, yeah. Sue, says Emin.
I mean, he'll probably still pop out with a goal.
Yeah, because the last game, but it's been.
It's been controlled by Villarreal.
It's been flat from United.
I'm not surprised. I'm not
serious.
I'm not surprised.
We're used to that.
I'm surprised.
I'm chilling. We're chilling.
Robbie, I'm telling you, they love Ollie. So they're probably.
Yeah, but you've got to get that out of your system.
Yeah, but it's been 2 days. It's been 2 days.
You go to Stamford Bridge like out Sunday.
Yeah, we'll lose.
Bro,
listen.
It could be embarrassing.
And this one, they had a whole 2 weeks minimum over the international break where you could have made that decision. Some players didn't go on international break, so they would have already had a week training with the new manager. But they wait. The same thing they did with Jose. They dragged it on till the last minute. We knew from that summer that Jose should have gone because they weren't going to back him. And it was getting worse and worse and worse. And they let him hang himself by a noose until it was too late.
Yeah, exactly.
And they did the same thing. They dragged
Leicester
it.
Jester says, take Rodgers off our hands, please. Jeez.
That says it all, innit?
Or the Leicester fans.
A lot of Leicester fans, they don't mind that if Rodgers goes, you know. Right now, they're like...
Brendan Rodgers' defensive record should not give any other team in the Premier League a say, you know what, come to our club. Because your defence is what wins your titles, isn't it?
Where are they in the league,
Defence is a solid
Leicester?
foundation. And their foundation for Leicester is atrocious.
Leicester are 12th.
12th.
Minus 5 goal difference.
There we go then. And have we got a good defence, Leaks? Nope. So, you know, the basis of United wouldn't be great anyway. So, yeah, stay where you are, Brendan. And don't come back.
Only Troll says, United are so bad, it's not even a joke anymore. It's scary how players forget how to play basic football consistently.
I don't know what to say.
Well, what can you do?
We've made a change. Well, I say we made a change. One person has gone. A few more need to go.
Yeah.
And someone needs to come in.
Well, we'll see. I look at it and I think, you know, there's serious change at the club anyway. You know, I know the manager wasn't the problem. The owners, from top to bottom, the club's rotten.
Yeah.
The club is absolutely a joke.
Yeah.
Burundi says, what do you think of Steve Bruce's interim?
Can you stop me in Super Chat, Robin? Please, I can't.
It's what the people are asking. I can't go against the people, right?
We don't want it.
If the people are asking that question. And by the way, for any Manchester United fan who may have missed the news earlier, Pochettino has ruled himself out.
He hasn't ruled himself
of
out.
taking
Guys,
the Manchester United job. He has ruled himself out.
No, he
I'll
hasn't.
give you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Let me see if I can find the actual quotes. The actual quotes.
Quotes that were taken out of context. They were taken out of context.
Huh?
They were taken out of context.
What do you mean?
You had someone in the chat who was saying that Robbie needs to get us better food, innit?
Yeah.
Well, here we go.
There you go, vegetarian pizza.
Yeah, that's it.
What more can I do for you
If
guys?
it's not halal, then we're not having it.
Yeah.
No, for anyway, so for the United fans, I am so happy, is what Pochettino said at Paris Saint-Germain. And he went on to say, I love this club. I love the fans. It's a fantastic time to be at the club.
Yeah.
Who spent, Pochettino has been, remember, I think you guys forget this, Pochettino used to play for PSG. Played it for 2 seasons.
Oh, yeah.
Bloody hell, it's snowing already.
Oh, what a goal there by Lewandowski.
Oh my God.
What a goal by Lewandowski.
That is a
Give
joke.
him the Ballon d'Or, man.
My contract is till 2023, this season and one more. I am really happy at PSG, and that is a fact, Saeed. Those are the quotes, not taken out of context.
They were taken out of context.
Those are the quotes. How's it taken out of context?
Because you know why?
What else did he say?
Because he would never say anything different. So that's why it's out of context.
As you said, those ultras will be at his door before he gets home. Before he gets there, will be
What, the
there.
Man United ultras?
So you get me.
Mind you, them French fans don't mess around. You saw them fling the bottle off the pie.
United ultras are after me, not.
They're after you.
You're after me.
He has to say that. He can't say anything else. If he said anything else, I'll think that's a bit unprofessional.
Yeah,
Free pizza.
Yeah, big up, man. See, they do look after us over here. You know what I mean?
See?
Yeah.
Vegetarian as well.
Yeah, bless.
I know you only eat halal meat, so I made sure
I was
to
going
make
to say,
sure.
we're going to get me cancelled on air, man. You know what I mean? Eating pork and that.
Always pizza, says Hemel. That's true. Can't we have there's a West Indian food shop around the corner called Yum Yum. Bad.
Yeah, it is.
That's a bad shop, you know. Their food's good. Big up Yum Yum, man.
That one-way cafe is nice, you know?
That's the one off.
I went to that one-way cafe. Banging, you know?
Hey, you know who was in there the other day? Jeremy Corbyn.
One-way cafe?
Yeah.
Seriously?
He was in there the other day.
Well, I'm part of the socialist.
Yeah, he's the MP for the area.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Remember, did you not see that on Twitter yesterday? Sing your dialect.
Oh, yeah, that's
You
crazy.
see that? You see Nigel Farage post, he posted a video of him singing Rule Britannia, # sing your dialect.
You know, every club was on there. Arsenal were on there.
Man United were there.
Aston Villa, Man United.
Newcastle.
I was at home chilling out there, then messaging me, yo, Robbie, jump on. I go, yeah, man, I'm trying to chill.
Yeah, exactly. Them spaces are mad, you know. I'm telling you now, man.
Crazy.
It's like it's almost lockdown again. What's everyone doing?
Yeah.
Like,
On a
watch a
Monday.
movie, man.
On a Monday.
Watch a movie, man. You know what I mean? Like,
They ain't got nothing to do.
yeah, exactly.
I was watching Tiger King 2 as well. And I'm being disturbed.
Yeah, exactly, man.
That's funny, that is. You should watch it. Tiger King 2. Anyway, we're back underway for the second half. Villarreal 0, Manchester United 0. If it finishes like this, that'd be a decent result for United.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, would that mean you're qualified?
No. We would need to
win.
Win your last game, it's at home. No, wait.
Draw.
What's your last game? Yeah.
Home to Young Boys.
Up to young boys.
Bloody hell.
We'd win that, man.
A draw will be fine because they'll have 8, Atalanta will have 8, and they're playing each other. Villarreal,
Yeah.
Atalanta. So yeah, we'll have 9 if we draw.
How the mighty have fallen.
Well, we're
Hoping
in the
for a
Champions
draw
League.
at home against Young
We're in
I'm
Boys.
the
not
Champions
hoping, I'm
League,
just
yeah,
saying
bro.
what the permutations,
You
isn't
in the
it?
Champions League? Yeah, thought not.
Yeah, but there's no point in you being here.
Well, we'll see.
You never know what can happen in the knockout rounds.
Mind
never
you,
know.
Saeed said you're going to win it.
No, I said, again, like, we have contention to win it. It's not saying, I'm going to win it. You know?
You have to be in it to win it.
You have to be in it to
And
win it.
I just hope we're still in it after the.
Exactly. I'm not going to look at a Champions League qualifying or whatever, say, yeah, we should aim for round of 16. No. We aim to win it. Big club mentality. What about you guys?
That went a long time ago.
When's the last time Arsenal even been?
When are you
in there?
ever going to win a Champions League, do you reckon, like Arsenal? When do you think you're ever going to get in there? 2030 or?
When they get Villarreal in there.
Even Robbie doesn't have an answer because he knows, innit?
I'm not
They're
deluded.
finished, innit?
We're not finished.
I think Arsenal's story's ended.
No,
We have the social media derby coming up in a bit. Are you excited for that one? He knows, Robbie, you know
I'm eating my
about
pizza.
that club.
See, Zaid, we're getting rid of managers because we're falling out of the title race.
Absolutely.
Arsenal are keeping them because they're
Yeah,
fifth.
that's
they're
what I'm
happy
saying.
to be fifth. We're not happy.
mean
You know,
happy to
do
be
you
fair.
look at Robbie?
fair.
Let me ask you a question, Robbie.
Arsenal fans are giddy.
Let me ask you a question,
They're giddy
Robbie.
right now.
Do you feel a bit left out now because you're looking at United trying to get like a proven manager and looking at to improve all the time, and you look at Arsenal waiting around with Arteta, but you know it might not work. But
no, you know what? You know the only thing I respect, right? I respect what we're doing better than you, right? Is
Go on,
that
then.
we're trying to build. We are actually trying to build. Whereas you lot, you ain't got a clue.
Build,
one minute
yeah.
you're
Are you
building,
sure you're trying to build?
then next minute you're spending, then
spent
next minute you buy
150 million, the
Ronaldo,
most,
then
you
you
know,
buy
this summer.
Sancho, then you buy Maguire. At least with Arteta, whether it works or not, I see what he's trying to do. I see
you?
a plan.
Odegaard, 30
You
million.
are a mess.
30 million for
You
Odegaard.
sacked your
Hold on a
manager.
minute,
You
hold on
ain't
a
even
minute.
got no one
30
to come
million
in.
hold on a minute. 30 million for
You
Odegaard.
come in here tonight,
Pepe
you're
for
jumping up and
72
down.
million.
You come in here
Pepe for
tonight.
72 million,
You
yeah?
came in here
What are you
tonight.
building? What are you building? Partey for 50 million? What's he done? What are you building?
Right, you came in here tonight,
What
you're
are you
singing
building, though?
Pochettino
No, but
songs,
what-
right? And
I
then
wanna know what you're
only
building.
for the man to tell you to
Arsenal,
piss
what
off.
are you building?
Right? Anyway, here's the chance for Villarreal.
That's what I'm saying. You don't answer my question.
Right.
What are you building?
No,
Partey for
I'm
50
saying
million.
I can see what we're trying to build with the young players that we've got coming in,
Youth
and
project.
I can see.
Youth project.
Yeah, but
is that what it is?
but it's a project.
I don't know.
What's
bro.
your project? What's your project?
Listen,
Win.
our project is to win. It's Arsenal's project to win.
Win what?
But what is your project? Is this your
Win what? With Ollie?
No, but hold on
I
a
could
minute,
have
yeah, hold
told
on
you
a
at the
minute.
start of the
Hold on a
season,
minute,
win
hold
that
on a
with
minute.
Ollie.
So what is your project? Is this a youth project? Is that what you're saying then?
What were you going to win with Ollie? What were you going to win with Ollie?
Look, we're
That's
aiming
why-
to win.
why-
I
why
have
you got
expectation
hair
of
now?
Ollie though.
That's why
You
he's
have
gone.
expectation of Arteta. That's the difference between me and you. You don't have expectation of Arteta. I had expectation for Ollie.
You know what? They're trying something. Let's see how it works out, right? It's better than with you guys. You
Just
ain't got
repeat
a
what you
clue.
said. Just repeat what you said.
Let's go and buy this.
No,
Let's go
you
and
have to
buy
repeat
that.
what
Let's
you
go and
said.
buy this.
Lee, did you hear that right
I
now?
heard it.
He said, let's see what happens. You're finished, Robbie. Arsenal's finished.
Nah,
You
lot are
just said
finished.
right now. No,
You're finished.
No, you said.
You're
You
finished.
never got
We're
a
just
expectation,
getting-
we're just
though.
getting started.
I have an expectation.
You
of
ain't
my
even
team.
got a manager.
You just said now, Robbie. You said
You
that.
ain't
Let's see
even
what
got a
happens.
manager.
No, you need to hear what you said.
You ain't
now.
even got a manager.
Robbie is happy
Robbie,
to
that's it. You can't
wait
say that,
and
Robbie. though.
wait
You
and
can't
hope and
say
see
let's
what
see what
happens.
happens. You have to have a
No,
demand of a manager.
I'm saying, right? We've got a manager that is trying to affect a project, right? Which he
What's the
obviously.
project,
Wait a
though?
minute.
Go on, yeah, go on.
Which is he's trying to build with young players, right?
Yeah.
He's trying to be. You see what he's trying to do, right? Whether it works or not, I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll have to wait and see. But I can see clearly And every other Arsenal fan can see clearly.
Not every. You have to say, not every though.
The majority of Arsenal fans can clearly see what he's trying to do. Whereas your club,
I don't know.
right? If you spoke to 10 different United fans, no one ain't got a bloody clue what you lot are trying to do.
Change like the wind.
Exactly.
Because if you asked them a month ago, they'll be like, I don't know what Arteta's trying to do. What's he trying to do?
Arteta out.
Whether you're out or whatever, you can see what the guy's trying to do.
I'm not sure.
Whether it works out or not, we'll find out.
I'm not sure. It's a project that's
but
going
you're
anyway.
a mess.
You're saying that now because you beat Norwich and Aston Villa and I don't even know who else.
We
and then you can get smashed by Liverpool.
This is why it's very, very careful.
How dare you talk
Chelsea,
about smashed by Liverpool? You got battered by Liverpool at home.
And the manager's gone now.
You got battered by Leicester. You got battered.
And the manager's gone now.
The manager you wanted. The manager you
the manager wanted to give a chance.
The manager
wanted to give a chance.
Talking about free hit.
Yeah, free hit. Yeah, I see that.
No, I never said that. I never said free hit. There's someone who said free hit. I never said that about free hit.
Most Arsenal fans are saying.
Nah, the most Arsenal fans didn't say free hit.
After they lost, they're like, well, we were expecting to lose.
How dare you? Look what Liverpool's done to you. Look what Liverpool done to you at home.
And the manager's gone.
Look what Liverpool did to you at home.
And when that happened, I said, enough is enough.
Look what Liverpool did to you at home.
I get it, but we were angry though.
You know what happy? You know what happy? It was only 4.
Only 4.
At least we didn't lose 5 like Man United.
You got your manager on TV crying.
Listen.
Right, crying.
Because he actually loves the club. Unlike Poch is just saying stuff.
Arteta will be like, trust the process.
Yeah?
Trust the
You're
process.
begging now for Pochettino.
Trust the
You're
process.
begging now for Pochettino. The man tell you to piss off. You're begging for Conte. Not only did the man tell you to piss off,
Conte was begging for us.
No.
Imagine getting turned down.
Conte was begging for us.
Imagine getting turned down for Tottenham.
Conte was begging for us. We don't get turned
That's how low you would have gone there. That's how low.
When you can't win arguing, you're
that's how low the man said.
Changing the narrative.
Look how low.
That's what we're going to say.
Tottenham.
Palace got Vieira over you. They got because we changed the narrative.
I'd rather go to Tottenham than Man United.
Let me see what the chat's saying.
How
I
low?
reckon it's going to be Robbie Assaulty.
Yeah, you got a load of United fans,
He's not reading the chat. He's not reading the chat.
Stop reading the chat. Chat disabled.
Chat disabled.
Amory says you should have got, Man United should have got Chris Kepinski as their manager, one of the biggest and most successful managers in the world. It's a no-brainer. Sign the thing. Wan says Said, nearly a chance for United. Said bantering us when they have one FA Cup in the last 9 years and below us in the league with £650 million spent in 5 years.
Wait, that's the judgment.
Ronaldo can't even save their shit club.
How many European
they
trophies
don't need Ronaldo, they need Jesus.
How many European trophies that take about one FA Cup? What European trophies are Arsenal?
Roca is still saying Mane can't match Romelu Lukaku. Big room
Go on,
will win the
Sancho.
golden boot.
Brilliant, see Sancho there.
Oh, great by Sancho, straight into the playoffs. A good shot there. What was that?
Fred on his right foot.
Right foot. His left foot's bad as well.
Robbie, Abdul says, Robbie, please remind Saeed that he called Harry Maguire.
Look at that, they come back to when, you know what they do? They come back
Tell him to go in the chat.
You know what it is, yeah.
You called Harry Maguire Beckenbauer and that he's better than Van Dijk.
Beckenbauer.
Better than Van Dijk and Laporte. You said that.
Hey? Well, I did, yeah.
I would never respect anything you say.
I blame it on lockdown, man. I was stuck in my own home. I was losing my head.
Mental health issues, yeah?
No, yeah, lockdown changed my mind. Sorry?
Van Dijk and Laporte.
Yeah. Listen, don't lock me when I'm down, but it was lockdown, man. I had lockdown fever, man. It was bad, man.
You're worse than Ollie, man.
Suffering.
No, I was suffering, man. I was in my own home. I couldn't go to the stadium. I wasn't thinking straight, man.
Villarreal on the attack again. United getting clear,
man. Ronaldo's not going to get anything.
I wonder where Ronaldo goes when he thinks about when he goes home at night. Like, what?
I don't know.
What is this? I mean, it wasn't great at Juve last year.
He wasn't.
But
Allegri did a big job, man. Just saying.
And he said that Said also said that Luke Shaw was better than Robertson.
No, when did I say that? No, I never said that.
I don't think he said it. But even if he did, half the Liverpool fans are calling for Robertson's head now, isn't it? So
No, I never said
what
that,
is
man.
what?
No, they're not.
Yes,
Now
they are.
they're lying that
Yes,
way.
they are. They're like, get the Simicast in the team. Robertson's. Listen, I had a debate with a Liverpool fan yesterday. They're like, he doesn't cross as well as Simicast. He can't go in on the inside with his right foot. I said, the man is a proper fullback. He defends good. No, but they don't want him no more.
Nah.
Simicast is the one
CB
they want.
says if Carrick loses a game when he's carrying shocking upsets against teams, we should be beating like Villarreal. Then get him out.
Well,
After
they'll
one
be
game.
Carrick out trending tonight anyway. Regardless. We've just got a very, very kind of split fan base at the minute. and it's very,
Bloomberg
very kind of
Original
almost-
said you've won one less cup than Arsenal since Fergie left, and you've only finished in the top 4 once more. Deluded.
One
No one
less
cares
cup?
about finishing
Wait.
second. It's meaningless.
One less cut. What's he counting in this? Community Shield that you want?
I don't know.
Yeah, it must be Community Shield counting. Because I mean,
Robertson needs a break. That's different, says Danny to Froden.
Robertson don't need a break.
Harry
You don't want him
Beckenbauer,
out.
Saeed, says Jerry.
Yeah, I call him Harry
I can't
Beckenbauer.
believe you said that, man.
Harry Beckenbauer, yeah. I don't know who that player is. I don't know who Harry Beckenbauer is.
Oh, you gave it that name.
Well,
Manchester United equals the History Channel, says Uzumaki.
Listen, we're playing tonight on a
we're playing
Tuesday.
tonight, mate. You're
Yeah.
watching us, mate.
Yeah, you're watching
You're watching us, mate, playing
Anthony
tonight.
Lufa says,
On the
as a
Champions League
Liverpool
night.
fan, I disagree with those comments about Robbo.
But he knows they exist. He might, because I've seen them.
Benjamin says nobody's been coming for Robertson. Stop it.
Oh, so now you want me to call names? I'm not calling no names. I know for a fact. It's a fact. I don't even have to debate it.
Annie says Germany banned Saeed for slandering Beckenbauer like that.
What? I apologise anyway on Twitter. You know what I mean? He didn't reply back, but I didn't expect him to. Didn't tweet since 2016.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh,
No, listen, man, lockdown was a very, very emotional
But
time.
it seems like you was under pressure in lockdown, man, because Laporte, better than Laporte, better than...
Listen, Maguire was playing good though, innit?
He was, of course he
He
was.
was playing good, man.
He was.
He was, for that whole year, he was solid.
Jake says Ben Foster has more assists than Sancho.
Okay.
All right, mate.
Roadcast says I'm a real Chelsea fan and I love Lukaku better than Costa.
What? Nah.
Better than Costa.
What, Diego Costa?
Diego Costa
Not
for that
Well,
anymore.
we've got to wait and see what Lukaku does to
Exactly.
say that. Rashford's warming up, says Mazza.
Yeah.
Would you
indeed.
get? By the way, guys, what would you change now? Something needs changing here. Martial hasn't worked out. Van der Beek hasn't worked out. Ronaldo's been kind of quiet tonight. I'd get Bruno Fernandes on, wouldn't you?
I'll definitely keep Van der Beek on.
Wouldn't you get Fernandes on?
Yeah. I would probably take off one of Fred and McTominay. Get on. Probably.
But the Carrot's not
McTominay.
going to do that because he's frightened
No,
to
it's
lose.
not. It's not.
He's frightened to lose the game.
Because a draw is good enough. But the problem is when you play for a draw, you're more susceptible to lose. You need to play to
The
win.
Cop says, Robbie, as a fan of Manchester United for 65 years, I was appalled to see Ollie get the sack.
Give over.
Wait.
Ollie made us believe again,
Give over.
and he is indeed behind the wheel. We miss him.
What's his name?
Ah, there you go. There you go. There you go.
What's
Did
his
you hear the
name?
ending?
He was indeed behind the
No.
wheel. We miss him.
What's
We
his
miss him.
name?
Yeah, there you go.
No, what's
He's
the name of the
trolling,
person who
he's
said that?
The Comp Cop.
The Comp Cop.
Yeah.
The Comp Cop.
Cop
He's a Liverpool fan.
spelled COP is a chance here. Villarreal!
Oh, what a
save!
David
What a
De
save
Gea.
by David De
I
Gea.
told you about best of keeping it
De
well.
Gea is...
I said it.
Here he goes
No,
again.
I said it. though,
Here
innit?
he goes again
No,
with
I
his
kept it
knee-jerk.
consistent, though. I kept it
Lockdown
consistent.
again.
No,
Chill.
I kept it consistent this season.
Great
What a
save.
save.
What keeper's better than him in the world right now?
Great save.
I said it this season, man.
He's not even the best keeper in the Premier League.
Nah, give over, mate.
Great save. He's not
He
better
is,
than
man.
Mendy.
Who's been better than this season?
Ramsdale, Mendy.
Ramsdale.
Ramsdale's been better than Mendy, Chelsea.
Mendy.
Chelsea, Mendy.
I'll have Mendy.
Nah, man.
Ramsdale.
I respect
Ramsdale
him.
been better than him.
Look at that, look at that. Oh, the TV's going off.
Power on the TV, guys. I don't want to miss this Villarreal goal. Let's get the power up. Here comes the corner from Villarreal. I don't want to miss this goal by Villarreal. All right, thank you. Right, Villarreal with the corner. Oh, he's done him.
I don't think there's been a better keeper in world football than David De Gea this season.
Mendy's been
No, Mendy's been better than him in the Premier League.
Mendy has.
But he's had a good
Mendy and
defence.
Ramsdale.
I don't know,
Mendy
man.
and
Not
Ramsdale.
Ramsdale.
Nah, why are you bringing Ramsdale in, man? Is that too?
We're talking about Champions League keepers
man,
here.
you
Really?
asked me-
Man, Ramsdale.
He said,
I know
I'm
you're
saying,
trying to be relevant, but come on.
no, listen, I'm saying he's not been the best goalkeeper even in the Premier League.
No.
All he's been, far for the games in the Premier League, he's been taken out the back of the net.
Nah, mate.
It's been Ramsdale.
Oh,
it's been-
As a matter of fact,
and Ramsdale
I wouldn't-
conceded no
and
goals.
I'm not even saying Ramsdale's been the best. I think Mendy's been the best.
I think David De Gea's been the best
Mendy's
keeper.
been the best, followed by Ramsdale.
You've seen the amount of saves David De Gea's
David
been
De
doing this
Gea has
season.
been.
That was a great save.
Look at this, man.
In
Yeah,
all
no right
competitions,
to.
David De Gea he's been saving us. All these games that you keep saying, Man United get lucky. It's David De Gea
Exactly.
and Ronaldo. David De Gea one end, Ronaldo the other.
Ruben
Nothing in the
says De
middle.
Gea with his magic hands.
Listen, he's been brilliant this season.
Deluded United fan says Chabudi. Air PS says, what about Alisson? Innocent says Lloris.
I don't know about Alisson. He's
Lloris.
been great this year. He's been good. He's been
Good.
Alisson has had 6 clean sheets, says Danny Chafandon.
That's not just
Who do you praise then, the defence or Alisson?
No, exactly. You
Well,
can't
there you
just-
go then.
can't
I don't
just
really
keep
look at
it,
clean
like-
sheets, me, you know.
Not
I look
totally.
at save percentages. I look at
Errors leading to shots.
Glenn Hoddle 11 says Carrick in.
I think one of the, they got these like XG and all that. I think the one expected goals is a good way to judge. It's a good way to judge. For
amount of expected goals David De Gea saved the season is a joke.
Casper Schmeichel says Mazza.
What, were they -5 goals?
Stephen Mazza says Mendy, De Gea and Ramsdale in that order.
As long as
Ramsdale's been brilliant
As long
this
as David De Gea's above Ramsdale, we're good.
Oh, they're in.
No, Ramsdale has been good, and I think a lot of the Ramsdale hype,
coming on now,
I would say,
Rashford.
is the fact that a lot of people expect him to
Edison
fail.
I
says
bet
Paul.
you take some
Edison's
Martial.
Edison's been good. I'm not a big Edison fan. I think Alisson at their peak is a better goalkeeper.
Edison's a wicket keeper. What do you mean he's not a big
No,
fan?
his shot stopping ain't elite.
Great, man.
His shot stopping ain't elite.
He's an elite keeper.
He's
an elite keeper.
player. He's an elite player because he can play out from
He's
the
an
back and all
elite
kind of stuff.
keeper.
But
I think
as
he's
a
a player
goalkeeper, I
more
don't
than a
know.
He's an elite keeper. He is.
It's more of a player than a keeper.
Alisson is
He's an elite keeper.
Alisson's better than him, and Mendy's better than him as well. Black's better than him.
Don't sleep on Ramsdale, man. He's had a brilliant season so far.
He had a good few
And they'll be losing against United.
Andrew's got a suggestion for a manager, Man United. Jemba in.
so good they named him
Couldn't
twice.
get it as a player.
Fallooni says, boring game. De Gea's not even in the top 5, says Herbertus.
Give over, mate. Give over. You are mad, mate.
Fabianski says, old school.
Oh, here
McCoy.
we
Was
go.
that West Ham?
He's been having a good season, yes?
It's been good, but not David Gea's level.
He's Wave says Mendy has a bus in front of him.
Exactly.
He does do it.
He does,
Because he's got
man.
the 5 defenders and
And I
then
see
the
the
2
couple, you know the
DMs.
saves that he was making against Leicester. There's a couple of like camera saves that he didn't have to save yet.
No, but even
And
you
then
could argue that save there that De Gea just made. He's supposed to make. If he'd have let
Robbie, that was a howler. Robbie, that was a howler. I'm
if
sorry.
he would have let that in, would you have said?
Robbie, that is a howler.
save.
Anyway, there's a chance here for Villarreal. Good little move. Can they finish it?
They're
Good
poor,
defending there by
That was a
Wan-Bissaka.
howler, Robbie. Come on, man. Please take it back.
If he would have let that in, would you have been disappointed?
It's a great save.
So
I don't
that's
know
what
If
he
you
did.
would have let it in, just answer that question. You're talking about Mendy made
a great
saves,
save.
made saves for the cameras. If he would have let that in, would you have been
Why would
disappointed?
the keeper let that in, though?
Would you have been disappointed?
Sorry?
If he would have let that save in, would you have been
Yeah,
disappointed?
but I wouldn't be sorry because we conceded. I don't get that question, Robbie.
Anyway, I just want to talk about the subs that are coming on. Rashford and Bruno Fernandes about to come on.
Yeah.
If he would have let that, it's a good
I
save.
don't understand that
But
question,
he's
mate.
supposed,
Why would he let it in?
in other words, he's supposed to make that save.
Oh my God, Robbie, come on,
It's
Robbie.
a great save. It's a
You
great
got an
reaction
agenda now
save.
against David
He
De
was
Gea.
it with power.
That
It wasn't hit with power,
Robbie.
it's hit into the ground.
Into the ground, but it came up.
Yeah,
And
it's
he-
hit into
and
the ground.
and he had to
But
flick
I'd
it.
expect a player of his
Depends on
caliber
the
to save
pace.
that.
Yeah, of his
Because of
caliber.
the
All
pace.
keepers ain't of his caliber.
Because of the pace and because of
And
the
how close
accuracy.
he was.
Yeah.
Anyway, final chat from Rokar says Lukaku will knee slide at Stretford end and when Chelsea win the league on May the 22nd.
They might do. I think they won the league, to be honest with you.
I think they'll win it, but they'll win it before May 22nd. That seems very late. Is there a poll?
Oh, what's the poll? I can't see the poll.
It's a refresh or something. Probably.
I refreshed it.
Come out of it and go back.
You guys will have to give me the poll. I can't see it. Anyway, it's still 0-0,
De Gea.
and it's been all Villarreal. Really.
Can you read the poll up, please, Robbie? What does it say?
The poll says Edison.
No, it doesn't say that from the top.
Does not say Edison.
No, the top.
Oh, is this in order, guys?
Yes, in order.
Is this in order of how people have voted?
Come on, Robbie,
What's the
come on.
percentages?
Please.
No, it's not in order. Oh, here it is.
Okay.
Let me see if I can.
Apologies.
Right, so the poll says, right, here you go. Who's been the
Don't
best
vote.
goalkeeper?
That's my vote. Don't vote on it. I'm voting.
Who's been the
vote as
best
well.
goalkeeper? 17% say De Gea, 26% say Ramsdale, 51% say Mendy, and 5% say Edison.
Yeah.
There you go.
Who did
He's
you
got
vote
up to
for?
35 now.
There you go.
Who do you support again?
Arsenal. But they
And
didn't.
whose channel is this? Don Robbie. I'm not surprised Ramsdale got more.
No, but Ramsdale's
more
not come
votes.
top. It's Mendy.
No
See,
mistake.
that's what
I'm
I'm
not saying got
saying.
more. No, I agree.
This
Mendy.
is not an Arsenal channel. This is right.
Yeah, but when
This
you're
is
on
not-
it, you bring all your cronies with
Yeah,
you.
all the
Robbie.
Man United man are
You
here
see-
watching
you
the
see,
game.
You see Robbie said that.
And
probably
even you see, even with all the Man United man here, you still didn't, because they know. You know what? I respect the Man United fans that are watching this stream, because you guys, unlike these man, you're not deluded.
It's always gonna
where
happen,
You're just
this.
going to always just say, you know. Anyway, Van der Beek is resuming his normal position. Resuming his normal position on the bench. He's had a poor game.
You're deep,
and
Robbie. You're
Martial
deep.
has been totally ineffective as well. He's coming off as
Like
well.
a game time though, these guys, you know, you got to remember. Been put right in.
Definitely, I'd agree with you with that on Van der Beek. I don't think anybody in the world can argue that.
What?
Lack of game time.
Yeah. Like a game time.
Oh, hey, I'm coming back. Anytime you men are home, I'm coming back, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Robbie said, "Nah, look,
I can't wait to
text
see you at
me
Old
for
Trafford, Robbie.
I'll
You
be
going to
there.
the game?
I'll be there next week, man.
Well, I'll see you there.
Yeah? Make sure
Hopefully
you
it's
have
going to
some...
be an L.
What the hell was that?
It's going to be an L for you.
What's going on?
Now, listen, you didn't beat us last season.
Yeah.
Beat you in league
And I think
position.
the season before we never lost at Old Trafford either.
Ollie tax.
What's going to be carrot tax next week?
No, it'll be Pochettino.
I bet you any money, right? Pochettino won't be in charge
No.
at Old Trafford when Arsenal come there.
Cool.
Yeah, 50 quid, come on.
Oh, you're brave, man. Saeed,
Make
man.
sure he pays up.
Become manager, you mean?
Huh?
Become manager.
He
or-
won't be manager next week when
No,
we
no,
come.
I'm talking about manager.
Yeah.
Yeah, manager.
No,
not
not next week. You mean general?
Next week.
Oh,
Next week, I mean. I said when we come to Old Trafford next week,
No, no.
he won't be a manager. He won't be in charge of Man United. Didn't you? What? You man are deluded here. Didn't you hear what the
Yeah,
man
yeah.
said? What more do you want him to say?
Handshake that one.
Did you hear what he said?
What did he say?
I ain't coming. I ain't fucking leaving.
No, because they have to negotiate it though. I don't think it'll take a week.
Oh
bro.
my God.
I think
man.
2 weeks.
Oh Jesus.
Tell you what, if you don't come by Arsenal game, I'm scratching my head, mate, thinking who we getting. I might have to even say.
It might be.
no.
I think the fact that, as I said to you earlier, and no banter now, the fact that those Valverde rumours started circulating today, I think it'll be him. I think it'll be Valverde.
As interim. Yeah.
Zach says, these Man United fans, or should I say Ronaldo FC, are deluded. Have they been watching their team this season?
So what do you
And
want me to
San
say?
Marino have too
Deluded
much
about
quality for Chelsea, says Sean Luke.
But deluded about what? That David
Exactly.
has been brilliant, or the fact that we're top of this Champions League group is down to two people: David De Gea and Cristiano Ronaldo. If it wasn't for them two, we'll be out already.
There you go.
And this is the highest level of club football. Not born. No, who did you not even beat? You drew Brighton. You beat Villa, who are struggling. I don't know who else you beat. You beat Norwich, and then you got panned by Liverpool.
Oh!
It's a great ball. That's a poor touch by Rashford. Poor touch.
That was a poor touch, man. Just shows you the level of confidence that everyone's got.
Faizi first says Ramsdale is millionaire waiting
Offside,
to happen.
offside anyway. Well offside.
Poch is staying at PSG. Deluded.
Yeah.
Just your buddy. It's a weak group, says Douglas Duggar.
It's a Champions League group. It's a group that a lot of clubs don't qualify
Actually, no,
for.
you are. To be honest, right? When you lot got drawn in this group, you lot must have been happy.
Yeah.
That's an easy group, bro. You should be cruising this group.
There's no such thing as an easy Champions
No,
League.
listen, you should be cruising this group. Let's be
such
real.
thing.
Yeah, with the squad we've got, I understand.
Young boys,
Yeah.
Yeah, we
I
shouldn't
agree.
have lost that one.
you
though.
should be cruising this group.
We're top. We're top. Doing what we got to do.
That Atlanta game though was a key game, man. If we'd have lost that game,
The away game last.
man, bro. Even
Which
the
really
home
and
game
truly,
as well.
which you should have lost if it weren't for Ronaldo.
You know,
That's why we got. That's why we got him,
yeah.
innit?
When
Champions
Demiral
League.
came on off the first home
in the first game.
that changed it massively.
Yeah, when he
Massive.
got injured, yeah.
He got injured because he was
should've-
holding out Ronaldo.
They should have bought better backup.
Well, there's a chance there for Since Rashford and Fernandes have come on, at least United have been on the attack, looking a lot more livelier.
Yeah, they're very like direct players towards
United
goal.
having a little spell here now. 21 minutes to go. I think whoever scores first in this game probably goes on to win it.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's gonna be difficult for. I mean, Villarreal. Listen, Villarreal are not an easy team to play. They don't win a lot of games, but they're very difficult to actually beat. You look at I don't have it to hand, but I remember last year the record in La Liga against like the likes of Barca, etc.
Cheers.
A lot of 0-0 draws.
Popcorn can get to you, innit?
A lot of 0-0 draws for Villarreal because they're just very difficult to break
Unai
down.
Emery's team's always well organised.
Well organised. It's crazy that he didn't take the Newcastle job, you know.
Go on,
Sancho!
There's a
Sancho!
chance, Sancho! Oh, that's a great save.
Flipping hell, mate! That's the
That
one
was
I
the
wanted for him.
moment.
That was the moment,
That
man.
was the moment.
Oh, boy. I can't say that word.
It's a good move, though.
Yeah.
United looking better since they made those changes.
That was the Sancho of old, man. In between the lines, you know what I mean?
That's a good save.
The moment, yeah, man.
Good
By the
save, man.
Villarreal keeper. United definitely having a good spell now, still on the attack. Looking to pick apart.
This is where the Spanish teams will get. Remember they did it towards the game. They got tired. They're not used to the kind of
The intensity.
They're not used to it. Oh, look
Zach
at
Gallagher says, I'd like to... You say, I like how he didn't say we beat Watford. What happened when you played them?
Well, did Arsenal beat Watford recently?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, 1-0.
Yeah, you didn't mention that one, did you?
I didn't know you
that
played
lucky
Watford
goal.
recently.
Oh, no, yeah.
Well done.
Ronaldo!
Now you're going to win the
Well, that
league.
looked like handball by Ronaldo. Yeah, it was handball. And he's upset about it. Rocas
does
says,
this
I'm a
referee
best
not-
Chelsea representation. Watch out,
That's
big
crazy,
one.
man. Why would you do that
Come
for?
on.
That's a joke, man.
It's the two good
Why would a
saves.
referee do that? Why do you just stop and wait until VAR gets
Yeah.
involved? Joker, man.
That's a good save.
They're against us, these guys, man.
Yeah, that hit Ronaldo like just on the armpit area. That's not a handball, man.
Handball, man.
That's a joke, man.
Handball.
Ronaldo's reputation is not, it's
Ball to
not
hand.
helping him.
Nah, man.
Oh, they're bringing on that guy, Chukwueze.
Chukwueze, bit of pace.
Top player.
Bit of pace.
He destroyed you lot, innit?
He didn't destroy us,
Oh,
but
Marino,
he gave us a hard
boo.
time.
Destroyed you, Robbie.
Sorry?
He said they didn't destroy him. We just gave him a hard time.
Yeah.
He didn't
well.
destroy us, he gave us a hard
Did you
time.
go
He was-
through that
he-
game?
he
Did
was-
you go through?
No, we didn't.
Oh, thought not.
No, but he didn't play in the second leg, he was injured, so you get your facts
He
right.
did the business in the first leg.
Yeah. Shame.
LJ Brown says, stop it, Saeed, stop it. Man United are a banter club. It was proven when X emptied all that popcorn over you during the Europa League final.
Well.
Wait,
Don't worry,
Europa
man.
League
I've got my own
final?
back, man.
Has Spurs
When
even
Tottenham played
has
in the
Spurs even
Conference
been
League,
to
I wanna
Europa?
be here,
Yeah,
man.
they're in the Conference
You know when
League.
if they get to the Conference League final, I wanna be
we
here.
don't cover them games, you know what I mean? Don't cover them
Oh my God.
Conference League, bro. They're starting them in bed. You know what I mean?
Conference League.
Thursday night is date night, you know what I mean? Really chill it out.
I was a Tiger King too. Luther King says, what does AWB bring to the team except being an above average
It's a bit harsh.
one-on-one defender?
No, he's a
Nah, it's a
very
bit harsh.
good
It's one of the best at one before defending.
Rocas
Go
says
on.
4-0 to
Ronaldo.
Chelsea next game. Chelsea's the next. We're going to be covering that, remember, people. We're going to be, Ronaldo looking for
Who's
a
here
dive
for
there, Rashford. That could have creeped through.
Who's coming for that one?
What day is
Peter Brissett says, United are like a fruit bowl in the league. Mid-table settings.
Who's his spot?
Who?
That guy there.
Peter Brissett.
Yeah.
Bissett, sorry. I
Yeah,
don't
please,
know.
can you tell us who you support?
Peter Bissett, can you tell us who you support, please?
Yeah,
A lot
please.
of shade being thrown behind these
Yeah.
names and these.
Yeah.
We call it Abbeys.
I
you
bet it's
know
like
what
Colchester or something.
Mace says Wan-Bissaka is bang average.
50 million is a lot, man, for what we've got for him, innit?
Yeah.
50 million is a lot, man, for what we
Don't worry, he'll soon start crossing.
If I knew that we were getting a 50 million You know, right back who just only defends. I probably would not pay for him. Would have kept Ashley Young.
The thing is, he's a good defender, but the problem is nowadays you need that wing back in it. That.
Where is he in the England pecking order? He's about 5th, 6th choice.
He's first choice for Congo if he chooses them.
Yeah.
Douglas says they need 2 Bissakas.
2 seconds.
He only got 1. They got jokes tonight, man. Free Dallo, says Patrick.
Yeah, Dallo's the opposite. Dallo likes to attack.
Mourinho wants him though.
Peter supports Arsenal, they're saying.
Oh, that explains.
But I don't know, he didn't say that himself.
Don't worry, the chat knows. The chat knows.
know him.
Peter Bissett, who do you support?
He's active. The chat knows. He's active.
Hi, Saeed, Man United will finish 20th this season, says Sean. Look, they're really coming with their
I won't be here anymore. I'm going to go back.
And True Blue 21 says it's almost Sue time. It would just be like Ronaldo to score, you know.
Yeah, I might do it as well. You know.
He's
on
on
it, Nix.
What's that?
Did a Sue.
But that's a good ball.
Sancho.
Keeper did well.
lucky.
Come out off his line quick.
That's a good ball.
Emery's teams, man, they're very, very difficult, aren't they, man?
Peter supports PSG. They're taking a piss now.
Nah, he's sticking with this, man.
I'm not leaving.
I ain't leaving, man. You best leave, man.
Free VDB, says MG Street.
Man had a whole 65 minutes. Like,
Sharky says, and I spoke about this before the show, should Lingard be starting more? Free Lingard.
I think, you know,
Probably think he should be getting
that
the captain
Instagram
as
post
well,
now is probably almost like dented it.
Because you can use 5 subs in this.
Yeah, you
yeah,
can.
yeah.
Do you think that leaks what you put on Instagram and the fact that Declan Rice put the eye emoji?
Oh,
That might have just kind of hampered.
it might not help.
Peter's
Yeah.
a Tottenham fan,
It
apparently.
was definitely
Tottenham fan.
Tottenham fan. All right, bottlers, yeah.
Yeah, you want their manager, don't it?
It's not them, man.
Yeah, I want their manager, but I don't want their club.
No, I think it was definitely bad timing for that post from Lingard. Like, he knew
Yeah.
what he was doing.
What did he post?
Well, West Ham posted a goal that he scored and he shared it on his Instagram as the
What's wrong
reports
with
were coming. As the reports were coming out about him rejecting Man United contract and him wanting to go.
Always a chance.
Oh,
he
he
wanted
should've
to
left
go.
him.
Ooh.
he
Well,
wanted
you know,
to go
surely
West Ham.
Ronaldo, he's offside anyway.
Yeah.
Stick tie up front,
But he-
says Luther.
Yeah.
Rokar says our Chelsea fans forget that Lukaku was sold.
He's got a
when he
Lukaku
missed
agenda, innit?
I know. He missed a Super Cup penalty. The same one and Mount missed the penalty. I will always take Lukaku. He's a Lukaku fan club, he is.
Yeah.
Audio? Someone saying? Oh, it's a chance here, Ronaldo! He done it again! Cristiano Ronaldo with the Sue! Mistake by Villarreal, and there's the goal! And they've thrown it away, Villarreal. They've totally dominated the game, and yet again, Cristiano Ronaldo to the rescue.
What's that number there, Robbie?
Oh
7.
my God. The
7.
Jamie, if it weren't for this guy, where would they be?
Oh, great pressing.
Bad error.
Great pressing. You want us to press? We
I
press.
can't see. His man's dancing in my way.
Fred, in there.
Fred.
Oh,
is that
great
a foul,
pressing.
though?
Oh, foul where?
And a
You're
great
supporting
finish by
ex-Spurs.
Ronaldo.
You're supporting ex-Spurs
Great.
players now.
Great finish by Ronaldo.
Great pressing.
Poor
We out
error.
here, baby.
And
best player in
Ronaldo,
the
once
world, baby.
that came to him like that, he ain't missing that. And Cristiano Ronaldo has given Manchester United a really undeserved lead, but they're probably going to win it now.
What, the whole Champions League? Oh,
No, this game,
fair
the whole
enough, Robbie,
Champions
fair enough.
This game, not the whole Champions League. After all that hard work to give it away like that,
To give it,
oh
give
my
it,
God.
give it.
Great
to
pressing
Ronaldo.
from Fred.
Sue said it was actually great pressing by Fred.
was.
It was. You going to big up Fred for that?
Big up Fred, man. Big up Fred.
Alexander says give Carrick a new contract.
He just got a new contract. The whole coaching staff just got a new contract like 3 weeks ago. He's good. Don't worry about Carrick.
There we go.
When he
Carrick
goes, he'll
in.
get the money. He'll get
Carrick
paid.
in, says Curtis says. Of course, Sue says Zayn. What is this Sue thing? What does it mean?
He put something when he won the Ballon d'Or. He said, "Sue."
I don't know what it is.
Is that his ex-missus or something? Sue.
Well, it could be. You know what I mean?
Or is that like in I was watching the Tiger King 2 last night, and the guy, that's his good half. He calls him, the guy kept getting angry in it. You'd have to watch it. He said it's called Sue. Is that him then? That's the good half of him. The good half of Man United, Sue.
Six goals in 5 matches.
And all of them are crucial.
He is
spots.
literally, he has literally brought you lot through in this whole.
Absolutely.
He scored the opening goal against Young Boys, and then obviously we lost that game. He scored a winner against Villarreal, scored a winner against Atalanta, scored 2, including the equaliser against Atalanta, and now potentially the winner, which is the opening goal today.
There you go.
Like,
They're going to win now.
it's not like he's scoring the fifth.
Villarreal don't look like a
5-0.
team will score.
This guy is scoring clutch goals.
For the next manager to come
Corner
in,
to Man United. Carrick says King Kev. Ruben says Carrick's on the wheel.
Let's go with that.
Brandon says
Carrick's at the wheel. Carrick's at the wheel. Carrick's at the wheel.
Brandon says give him what he wants.
Give him what he wants.
Carrots in, says Chris.
Carrick in, man.
Carrick's at the
Carrots is in.
wheel. Tell me how good does it feel? We've got
Villarreal.
Sancho, Paul Pogba and friends.
Villarreal will be kicking themselves.
Marcus
They really
Rashford
will.
is
Although,
back,
I have to say, over the last 10 minutes or so, United have been the better team.
That's what I said.
Since Bruno and Rashford
Since
came
Bruno
on.
Rashford came on, and you've got to give that to the manager. Give that to Carrick.
There you go.
He's
Give
made the
credit where it's
change,
true.
and the change is...
Absolutely.
Give him the
Carrick
job.
masterclass.
Carrick masterclass.
Presley said, and it's actually come true, he said, watch United fans start singing Carrick's at the wheel.
Listen.
What do you want us to do? Want us to be down the dumps?
Exactly.
Oh, we won today.
But this will be so different, though. They will never, ever appoint
They
Carrick.
could.
Gary says Chelsea want to appeal Maguire's red card.
You know what? We're going to play Lindelof and Bailly then, isn't it, on the weekend?
Yeah.
So it's not bad.
Thing won't be back yet?
It's one game, isn't it?
No,
Oh, Varane.
Varane.
No.
No,
I don't think he's even going to be available for Arsenal.
No.
Please don't. Because he's actually good.
Yeah, he's good. He's quality.
I think
Give Carrick a free...
our clean sheets. All our clean sheets has already come with Varane in the team. I think.
Yeah.
He's quality.
Yeah. But then again, guys, the game's not over, you know? You know what I mean? Like,
No, it's not.
As much
But-
as...
but- no.
Games, this game.
Yeah.
If we win,
Robbie's down and...
I told you lot, I said whoever scores
Yeah.
will win the game.
Okay,
To me, they've had enough of the
They're
ball.
just pretty football, aren't they?
They've not done it.
Yeah.
Right,
They
so-
see Europa League, man. I think their plan is to go back to the Europa League.
and win it.
And win it again. You know, some clubs do that, you know. They come in the Champions League and then they say, you know what, we'll take third. And then they go in the Europa
Well,
League and
remember,
they
they're
win
in the
it.
Champions League because they won the Europa League. innit?
Yeah.
True. So, but these kind of clubs, they go in it, they get the money from it, and then that's that,
Yeah,
you
they're
know.
good. They're easy after that.
Remember, Villarreal are quite a small club.
Yeah.
You know,
You know,
they're
their
always punch above
population,
their weight.
their population is
Yeah.
only 50,000.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Oh, but a chance there.
Oh,
You should have done better with that header.
They should have put it down.
That's
But
Capoue again.
Trying to make up for his
See, when you
error.
play for Tottenham, he follows you, man. Because he should have done better there.
Good press.
well, he made the error. Ronaldo, 11th, man.
Poor error there. Pressed.
Look at that.
Look at Carrick.
Carrick. Bit of passion.
Why is my feeling still there? No, I don't understand why my feeling is there because I get the whole thing. You need coaches to take the training, but Mike feeling don't take training.
No, he's
not.
just there.
He was Ollie's
vibes.
assistant. Ollie's not
I
there
know.
anymore. So what are you assisting?
No, he's assisting. You know the social media? He writes a couple of social media posts.
Oh, because he's on page.
He'll be like, oh, we're in sunny Spain. Oh, my God.
Sefa says, sign the ting, Carrick.
Sign the thing, man.
He said, you lot can't.
Look at that. Man, Misaka, man. Come on.
People are gonna try and make this a bad thing. Oh, you won. Now you did Mike Carrick's job.
Oh,
Mike
he done well
Carrick
then.
ain't
Great
getting the
ball.
job.
Oh,
Oh,
there's another mistake. Ronaldo again. Oh, and then he actually put it wide. I can't believe
You
it.
got to score that, Ronaldo.
Oh, I thought he should have scored that.
You've got to score that.
Oh, man, I want a Ronaldo hat trick, man. How many goals has Messi got this season?
One. Oh, no, maybe
One,
two.
yeah.
One in Liga and one in the
your
Champions
goal,
League.
To be fair, the
Shame on you.
keeper did well. Put him off. He come out of his line pretty quick. Made
This
himself
is
big.
Ronaldo's competition. Nothing should put him off.
Ronaldo could single-handedly get United to the Champions League final. Who knows? Who knows, man?
We got Lewis in the house.
Lewis.
Don't forget,
Matisse.
we're going to be doing Lewis and
You watching
Matisse.
this?
We're going to be
Matisse?
doing the Chelsea game.
Yeah.
Matisse, you watching the Carrick masterclass?
Yeah, man.
You wish you had a manager like this.
You watching the future Champions League winners?
Carrick's got a Champions League.
Listen.
He's already got a 3-year
Rashford's
deal.
on the ball. Rashford's on the ball. Attack here coming for United. Rashford.
good save.
Good save.
Yeah, Bruno
Bit
Rashford's
greedy, a
changed
little
the
bit
game.
greedy by Rashford, but yeah, they have. The substitution has definitely changed it. definitely change it.
That's why you have firepower though. And I think that's what was getting Ollie even more further forward. It was the fact that he had enough firepower to master problems when the football wasn't great.
But this is why I say he's left us in a better position than Jose, because the next manager comes in, we expect that next manager to be successful.
Absolutely.
Whereas when the previous managers have left, we're like, oh, another rebuild. That's not the case now. We're saying whoever comes in, you need to be winning something now. The squad is there.
What do you expect them to win?
Well, this season, I would love a cup.
Which cup?
Well, realistically, FA Cup. I would love a No, realistically, we can't say.
You man, you know are dangerous.
Robbie, we can't
You're
say
dangerous.
we're going to win the Champions League.
Earlier on, you're cussing the Arsenal fans for saying they won the FA Cup. And now you're saying that
you were saying it.
Hold on. Remember what you just said. You want the next manager to be successful by winning the FA Cup.
This season, as a minimum.
Why are you taking
Hey man, you man.
Listen,
this season,
you just said it. What would you
man are dangerous,
how's
bro.
that bad question?
We're not in the league.
You're mocking Arteta for winning the FA Cup. Now you're saying whoever comes in, you want him to be successful by winning the FA Cup.
But I don't want to finish 8th and win the FA Cup.
Asked him what do you want to win this season, and he said, realistically.
He said, I want the man to come in and be a successful. And I said, when? He said, this season.
Yeah.
I said, what cup? He said, the FA Cup.
Realistically, this season.
But earlier on, you were cussing. You're mocking Arteta for winning.
For finishing 8th.
You're cussing off Brendan. You're cussing off Brendan Rodgers. You're cussing off Brendan Rodgers for winning the FA Cup. Did you cuss off Brendan Rodgers for winning the FA Cup?
Sorry. You're not funny. When you said we might win the Champions League, we got called the loonies.
Exactly.
We can't win.
I can't win. Robbie, man, come on, man.
You know what it is? Tuesday nights ain't for Robbie. This is big, man. Big people talking now.
Right.
Champions League
It's the big
people.
dogs. It's the big dogs,
As
man.
Dishan said, you lot have been exposed.
No.
You've been exposed. Even earlier, take the Arsenal thing out of it. You were cussing off, Brendan Rodgers.
No, I never.
But I did see one, the FA Cup.
But Robbie,
now
I
you
didn't
want the
say-
manager to come in and be successful by winning the FA Cup.
No.
Robbie,
I said this season, realistically,
yes.
but if we're talking about across their career at Man United, of course FA Cup's not enough. It might be enough for Leicester. It might be enough for Arsenal. It's not enough for us.
Who said it's enough for Arsenal?
I said it might
Who
be.
said it's enough for Leicester?
Well, the way you are giddy at being 5th and go FA Cup,
Exactly.
8th place.
We're not giddy. We're not running up our mouth about being in 5th
You're
place.
not running your mouth about it.
Being in 5th place, who's
I'm
running up our mouth
hearing
about it?
Arsenal got potentially a title winning defence. We're now top 4 contenders.
They are top 4 contenders.
Well, you're
Are
running
you
your
top
mouth.
4?
But you're running your mouth
Are you
because at the
contenders?
start of the season you weren't.
Are you
So
top
now-
4 contenders?
Of course we are.
So are we. We're above you.
No. We
If
are
we're in 5th place, right?
We're top 4
If we're in
favourites.
5th place,
We're top 4
no,
favourites.
hold on. If we're in 5th place and you're where are you lot, Anna?
Hey,
What place?
we're
where are you?
about 7th, I think, 8th.
7th, 8th. So if you're in 8th and we're in 5th, aren't we contenders?
You beat Villa and Watford.
Are we contenders? Did you beat Watford?
Top 4.
Did
Yeah,
you
you
beat?
are.
You
Top
beat
4 you
Villa.
are, yeah.
We beat Villa and
disagree with that
Watford.
one.
Did you beat Watford?
It doesn't matter.
Did you? What do you mean it
Because
doesn't matter?
we know the quality of
Go
squad
and
that
ask
we
Ollie
have.
that.
We know the quality of squad that
Go
you
and
have.
ask Ollie if it matters.
No, what is the question,
beating
Robert?
Watford.
But Ollie's not Man United manager.
Go and ask Ollie if it matters
There's
beating
nothing
Watford.
for me to say to
Go
Ollie
and ask
anymore.
Bruno when he's pointing to
I
man
would
saying,
ask Bruno, possibly.
It's my fault.
But Bruno's
And it's
busy
his fault.
playing Champions
And it's
League
his
at the
fault.
moment.
It's his fault. And it's his fault.
At the start of the season, you lot were like, we just want to finish above Spurs,
Yeah,
you know.
when the season goes.
And now,
In 4 cases,
and
where
now,
that was done.
and now you're like,
project, the
oh
youth
yeah, we're going to
project.
finish top 4.
You lot tried
Arteta
You lot
was the
tried-
worst manager in the world 3 games in.
You lot-
Now, you're back to being the new Pep.
He's better than your manager.
Well, I'll
Michael
take that.
Carrick, well, my manager's winning Champions League games.
He's better than
I
your
can't say
manager.
Arteta's done that.
No, Ronaldo's winning the Champions League game.
My
Let's
manager-
be real.
my
Just like
manager-
Ronaldo has
here we
won
go.
every
But
Champions
you
League game
said
for you.
that
Am I lying?
Ronaldo-
Am I lying?
Rashford and
Talk
Bruno
the truth.
changed
You're
the game.
saying. Talk the truth.
Rashford
yeah?
and
Is
Bruno
your
changed
manager
the game.
winning
Where we
the
going?
game?
Where we
Is
going
it
with this
Ronaldo?
conversation? I don't want to know where we're going with this conversation.
You know what? You should make him interim manager. Ronaldo, player manager.
If you could score
Serious.
Can I
Player
just say-
manager, make Ronaldo.
Can I just say though?
Because you're freestyling.
Yeah. Oh, that's it. Play him in.
Oh,
Anyway,
Rashford.
Rashford's in.
Score it. Score it.
go on,
Let's cut
Bruno.
back here.
Sancho. Sancho! Come on! Robbie, what are you saying? What are you saying?
Good goal, good goal. goal.
We're
So
here.
wait, who was the person that
Sancho's
Ben
here,
Foster's
man.
got more assists than
Sancho's
Sancho?
alive.
Somebody's
How many
coming.
goals has Ben Foster scored in the Champions League this
My
season?
player, man, Sancho, you know. 70 million, you saying, yeah? Look at that, man.
Come
That's
on!
my winger, that, man.
All right, we're through to the next round of Champions League.
Sancho, mate. Sancho.
And what a great goal contribution it was.
Please, silence
What
for the
a
haters,
damn
man.
good.
Silence for the haters, man.
Ronaldo,
Sancho
into
is
Rashford.
here,
Great
baby.
Ronaldo
Sancho
pass.
is here.
Into who? Into Bruno. One touch. Boom. Sancho.
Sancho, baby.
Woo!
Sancho, baby.
Good finish. Good
It's an
finish.
early Christmas present.
Good finish.
Early Christmas present.
Jet Black says, winning like they've won the World Cup. Embarrassing.
What do you know?
Sorry, acting like you won the World Cup. Sancho, says IVC. Boo, says Bob. Samancho, says Sancho.
Sancho, we've arrived, man.
Carry in.
We've
says,
arrived, baby.
Sancho is still a flop, says K1.
Get out of here, man. Sancho's
Man
arrived,
scored
baby.
in the Champions League.
Sancho
Carrick in,
has
says Kobe.
arrived. Sancho
My
has
winger,
arrived.
says Stephen Mezza. 007 who, says Alexander.
Hey,
007 who, baby?
Carrick at the wheel, says
James
Global
Bond
Text.
dead. They're
Kobe
007.
RM, Carrick at the wheel.
Carrick at the
Sancho,
wheel,
says
baby.
Wham. Sancho, says Samuel. Sancho goal. Mozax.
Robbie thought he was coming here to enjoy
Listen,
downfall.
we're happy, baby.
No, I'm expecting you to beat Villarreal.
Yeah, of course.
Come on, man.
Ex-Arsenal manager, of course.
Do this. No, Sunday, Chelsea. That's the
Yeah,
test.
well,
That's a different
I
kettle
know
of fish.
about that. I know
Will you
about
be jumping up and down like this on Sunday?
A different kettle of
Will
fish.
you be jumping up and down like this on
Depends
Sunday?
who the manager is, isn't it?
We'll do the Ronaldo.
As I said, Sue, that Sue's the... What's Tiger King? You know what I'm talking about.
Sancho.
You'll be the alter ego Sue.
Jadon Sancho, baby. Jadon Sancho.
Chris says, my manager is winning the Champions
Jadon
League
Sancho,
matches, Robbie.
baby.
Never seen yours.
Hey?
So wait,
Right?
so we're through to the next
Guitarist
round.
Darpan says, beating Villarreal is the best Christmas present ever. Sancho, fire, says Noz.
Jadon Sancho, baby. Jadon
Banjo
Sancho.
with the banjo.
Whoa.
Smooth, hear this one. Smooth TJ says, banjo with a banjo.
Oh, that's
There's
it.
another chance here. Rashford, he tripped a bit.
Oh, quality.
Anyway, we're in the last minute now of the game. 2-0 to Manchester United, guys.
Yeah.
Let's get some last thoughts from you guys. We're in the last
Yep.
seconds. Starting with you,
Carrick
Said.
masterclass. Because he brought on the two subs. They made a difference. Big up to Sancho, by the way. Very, very good second half. And you know what, man? This is what you wanted, man. You know what I mean? Reaction last 20 minutes. Oh, I feel sorry for Matta, man. Getting 30 seconds, man. That is taking the piss out of him there. But
Smiles on the bench.
for me, you know, Robbie, man, I'm just happy to be happy. You can I just say that, yeah? I'm happy to be happy.
I hear what you're saying when you say that.
Yeah, okay, so, you know what I mean? I'm just glad that I finally can watch United and enjoy it, man. It's been a long 2.5 years, but, you know what I mean? I feel like I've gone through, you know, the therapy, and we're here, man. We're on the other side. Where's nearly scored?
Sepper says,
And that's that.
that's it, full time.
See you in February Champions League. I will
Champions
see
League,
you
baby.
there.
We're going to win this, baby.
Huh?
Church.
Calm down, bro. Calm down. The Villarreal is just beat. And it's scraped.
yeah.
Jerome says Neeks and Side with their chest up. But this weekend, Side might be crying again. Also,
Listen.
if United are top 4 favourites, then so are Arsenal, even if I do hate them, he says. Carrick has got a 100% record, says Sefer. Right?
He better quit while he's ahead.
Neeks, your verdict on the game?
First half wasn't great, but to be fair, up until we made the substitutions, we weren't great. And they changed the game, and that's the quality of the squad that we have, that we can make those changes, and it comes through in the end. We're through to the next round, which is the most important thing.
Yeah.
We should always have won this group. It looks like we're going to win the group unless we lose against Young Boys again. And we see what February awaits, isn't it?
Okay, well, listen, guys, we're going to wrap the stream up. Congratulations going out to Manchester United, winning 2-0 against Villarreal. And that's them through in this group, so job done. Win for Michael Carrick in his first game, right? So congratulations going out to him as well. And of course, just a reminder of the breaking news that we heard earlier on. Pochettino ain't coming.
No,
He ain't coming.
It's not breaking
Right,
news.
anyway, no meaning to hate. No, we've got another brilliant stream coming up. Chelsea's Champions League game. We've got Lewis and Matisse in the house, so get ready for that. You guys, you can stick around for a bit.
I'm actually going home, actually. yeah, I'm going home.
You don't want to see Chelsea?
No,
Well, they're
Chelsea for me is too boring, man.
Too boring.
Yeah, too boring, man. They're an irrelevant club anyway, man.
Two
Let's see, sorry,
Italian style teams.
Yeah, man.
Anyway, guys, coming up the stream, coming up in about 5 minutes' time, so get ready for that. But thank you once again to Saeed. Thank you to Neeks. Thank you to all you guys who've been watching the stream. It's been brilliant. I had lots of fun today. And we'll see you on the next one.
Soon.